Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello, chat.
Hello.
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 Goodbye. Avita Zemania. So long. Farewell.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't be saying farewell, it's the start.
Not a good sign, eh?
I'm not as worried this session.
Oh yeah.
Last session we were saying goodbye.
Oh, okay. I'll remember
It's
that.
okay. I already know exactly what's going to happen this session. Aneurysms. Aneurysms for everyone.
And why would that be?
Because we made someone mad.
Hmm. Apologies, chat. I'm eating food. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. But looks at my 4 of my 5 players as we have
Hi.
one bird coming late. What happened last session?
Fought some hags.
Hell happened last session.
We
True
had a
that.
plan.
There was a plan at one point.
There was a plan, I swear.
We said, we got a plan. And then we said, oh, crap, they saw us. New plan, new plan.
Yeah.
See,
The
I
hags
unfortunately trusted you.
were rough. So
We
what
all make
what had
mistakes.
happened was we went to the windmill to do our plan that we had. Cere made a deal with a hag.
A great deal. One of the
I don't-
best deals in history.
I don't know about that one, Chief, but okay. And me, Willow, and Vivi were the scouts to spy and see what what we can see in some windows. We were able to find children and get the names that we needed for Lady Watcher's little ritual thing. We then got spotted by the sisters, or not the sisters, the daughters of the hag, who are also hags. Surprise, surprise. And brain. I'm trying to think.
It all went horribly, horribly wrong from there.
It did. It did.
I ended up in a weird hostage situation downstairs where the door was locked. Samael and
Yes.
Kiso were trying to bust the door down, whilst I'm taking on 3 hags that want me dead.
You also made a deal.
I did.
You also
I
made a
made
deal.
a good deal.
No.
I think I mentioned the deal, didn't I?
Not yet.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I say I. Not me, Willow, but our collective shared conscience.
Yeah.
Had mentioned it. Anyways, no, I made a wonderful deal. Some would even call it the best deal in history.
No.
In exchange for curing my borderline uncurable heart issue, I did so at a cost. Now, the one issue is the cost is still vaguely terrifying, but from what I can work out, I may have lost the ability to love. Specifically, the contract has whisked away that which my heart can seek and yearn for.
Yeah.
Cere has gained depression.
Cere has gained extra edgy. If you thought I was edgy before, wait till you see now.
You guys also met some people.
We did indeed. We met
did.
the famous, legendary archmage from back home, whose
Calder.
name I'm definitely scrolling up to find. Um,
Calder.
Calder, that was it, yes. We encountered such a legendary figure that both
And
you
Arturi.
and Arturi, that is also true. He was there too.
He was there
Um,
too.
The distant, the
Arturi
boy.
was there he was there to steal our paladin. Yeah, my
Yeah.
heart was hurting. Now my heart is less hurting, but now it is no longer yearning.
Cold.
In
I've
previous
become cold.
sessions, Cere experienced a heart attack due to a very hard attack on them.
Extreme.
Haha.
No, it was extreme trauma. It was from the exhaustion of
Yeah.
running, I believe, to the basically across the town at like the fastest speed I could possibly run to not get killed by vampires. And
Probably.
deliver the bones. Afterwards, collapsing.
Oh
at the
gosh, it was
altar.
all the way from then. Damn.
I've had it for a while,
Uh,
and I've been screwed ever since.
I forgot that it was from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cere had a heart attack and has been having heart palpitations and heart pains for a good while. And she made a deal with the hags, which I advised not to. She did it anyway.
Hey, hear me out. My heart's fine now.
It won't be later.
At what cost?
At the cost of no longer having to be optimistic.
At the cost of being Eeyore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is I've got so used to playing Cere as like hopelessly optimistic to where it's going to be really awkward to now try and shift that. But I'm here for it.
Everybody.
I'm not gonna go that bad. I'm just gonna be a little more edgy.
Like, I don't care.
All edge,
But-
no point, like a pizza cutter.
Hey,
Eventually, however, we did kill the hags, and Willow got the final blow, which
indeed.
was
epic.
kind of epic in the way of like unintentionally it being kind of a fuck you from the huntress lady
And also, Willow
to the
almost never
hags.
hits.
Yeah, and I almost never fucking hit.
This is true.
And so
In many ways.
it was crazy that the one time I tried to use my crossbow, it hits, and it happens to be the final blow.
You also hit the exact amount too, and
Yeah.
It was truly an epic moment. To be fair, we're really downplaying it here, but it was cool as hell.
It was
in the moment.
crazy.
it was actually looking kind of dire at one point.
It was
Oh
looking
yeah,
very
it was looking
dire
really
because-
bad.
because someone decided to steal our paladin into some pocket dimension.
That's
where they were
besides
just
the point.
deciding
For
to have a drink.
martinis.
It
Yeah,
was
for
looking dire
martinis.
for me.
Whilst we're
Because-
fighting for our fucking lives.
No, it was looking dire for me because DM forgot I went into that pocket dimension, and the little fucking annoying witch that was or the hag that was in the back came up and was like, "I'm gonna swing at you." Like, no, you're not. I'm in a pocket dimension.
It's like,
Yeah, I
That's when
completely
she
forgot.
climbed in there and said, I'm gonna get you anyways.
This is
Grabbed
true,
your
we
ankle
missed
to pull you out.
The funny moment as well from the fight is the interaction between Samael and one of the hags.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where Samael tried to be
I
smart.
tried to smart mouth it, and they were like, "Oh
and they
yeah,
doubled down.
yeah." I was
They were
just
like, joke's on you,
"No."
I'm into that.
I was like, "Well, I'm not." So
Oh, it was fucking brilliant. It was
So
very
we
funny.
found out Samael has a croc fetish.
no, we found out that the croc had a paladin fetish.
I forgot to mention this.
Yeah.
Also,
Told that gator,
Samael,
See you later.
the martini that you drank, presuming you drank it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was actually a healing potion. So Samael, you actually healed 27
What?
hit points.
What?
Nice.
Oh,
What kind of potion's that? That's a crazy good potion.
Probably a grater or something.
so I'm like,
It's like a
I'm like,
Greater Supreme, right?
I'm one off of like full HP, I believe.
Well, I'm glad you're doing well.
As everybody arrives back at the Watcher house with Lady Fiona, Watcher, and Victor. Victor discusses with you all that if you give Lady Fiona and him but an hour, they can have the ritual prepared for you all.
Mhm.
All right.
Giving you all a short rest, if you will. Wink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Short rest sounds amazing if it wasn't for the fact that I have burned all my hit dice.
Vivienne will pass over the potion of healing that she has if you've burned all your.
Yeah, Cere definitely looks exhausted. Like, I imagine the moment we get a break, like they say, oh, you can have an hour, Cere just like goes in the corner and just like slumps.
I was healed full HP, so I'm good. I just make tea. That's all I'm good for.
I have
Oh.
an extra healing potion actually. If you want, I could actually give that to you.
Oh no, I'm full. I'm full HP. I'm good.
Well, to anybody who needs it, I have 2 healing
Yeah.
potions.
Oh, in which case, yeah, I'll take one from you and not from Vivienne then, because Vivienne's one will most likely save us later.
And
Okay, then I'll pass on my 1 healing.
your healing, not healing. Your tea does stuff now, doesn't it, Ray? During short rest.
Oh, that's right. I have I do believe I do have something for short rest. 1 second.
You have to roll for the potion.
It gets
right?
rid of
Yeah.
exhaustion. A level of
Uh,
exhaustion, if anyone has it.
Oh,
The healing potion, by the way, Sam, is 2d4
Oh, no,
plus 2.
yeah, I was gonna read it out for Cere.
Want me to
I
roll?
gotcha.
But you got it, dog. You're lovely.
I got this. Let's see. You know what? It's better than nothing. I'll take it. Thank you very much.
I don't know if anyone's experiencing exhaustion,
The hag's
but
also
if
stole
you
my exhaustion
are,
rate.
oh,
I was
okay.
gonna say the only
I was gonna say,
person
if
who
you
had
are, you get rid of
exhaustion.
it.
The only person who had exhaustion made a deal.
But I am more
Yeah.
than happy to just presume that it's actually the tea that has made me less exhausted.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Uh-huh.
Sorry, we'll happily take the tea and be like, it's not bad. It's quite nice.
The calming aroma fills your senses.
I have
reminds me of
beacons
something.
available. What does this use?
Hmm?
Oh, it uses a spell like for the short rest. It uses a spell slot.
No.
Nope.
Well, what does it use?
You have a series of short
You-
rest hit dice you can roll. And so, like, if you want to get your last hit point they were missing, for instance, Samuel, you could spend a hit die to heal it back.
The
I'm
fork
fine.
and knife button is the short rest button
Yeah.
at the top by the tent.
Nah, I'm good. It's just the 1 HP anyway.
Fair?
I'm raring to go. I had a fucking what was it? A cocktail or a margarita? or some shit.
Martini.
I had,
A martini.
there you go. I had a fucking martini in a pocket dimension. I'm
I
good
want you to
go.
know, the more you speak about this incident, the more my hatred grows.
Hey, it's
you
not
can't
my fault.
feel
Fighting
anything.
For our lives.
But you can't feel
Love
anything now, so it don't
I
matter.
can feel
To
emotions,
be
just
fair.
not love. I can feel hate.
Yeah.
To be fair, I would have gotten smacked for like 40 something if I didn't go in there. I would have probably
But-
died.
Above table, you were
Maybe.
definitely dead if you didn't go in there. But
Yeah.
Samuel's like, I've got a new best friend.
That's my boy right there. I'm right or die.
Not if Vivienne
with him.
steals them.
Sorry, will remember this.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
Vivienne might steal him.
No, you can still steal
Yeah,
him.
your
I'm not
boy.
here. I'm not here trying to like do anything with him. I'm like, that's my boy. That's my ride or die now. If he needs help, I'm dropping my shit and I'm going that way.
Dang.
Samuel's now like,
Even us?
hey, if you want to smash, I'll be his wingman. Or I'll be your wingman. I'll do it either way.
I'll put in a good word for you for Vivienne, dog. Don't even worry.
That's funny.
Do you enjoy the courting of an older woman? Well, do I have the woman for you?
I got somebody perfect for you, dog.
He is probably older than him. Not to call Vivienne old, but I don't know how old
I
she
don't actually
is.
remember how old Vivienne is, to be fair.
I will also remind the party, Arturi is a half-elf.
This is
True. But he might be older.
So they might be the same age.
Yeah.
Yo.
Even better for you, man. You see? I got you. Don't even worry.
Old people romance.
Oh my god.
Sorry, anyways.
The new hag.
This is just seething.
No, it's just like the villages up in here.
Oh boy.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no.
But anyways.
Don't worry, I'll leave the pineapple outside.
Oh my
no.
god.
Yeah. I make tea for everyone on the short rest, even if it doesn't really help. It's still something to calm and comfort after that. And I'll even have some set aside for Victor and Lady Botcher.
Indeed.
Gotcha,
Thank you
gotcha.
very much for the tea.
You guys are before you guys like take your short rest, you guys are kind of led down to the Watcher basement. At which point you guys didn't realize there was a basement here.
No.
And like it's kind of one of those situations where it's like it might be best to not bring it up, but this is a weird basement. As you see, there's like a lot of
Is it tunnels?
alchemical instruments here. There's ritualistic
Oh.
things here, herbs, some
This is normal.
ritualistic daggers,
This is normal.
a goat's head on a table.
Also cool.
Yeah,
So
this
weird.
is normal.
It's a weird looking head right there.
And you see Victor and Lady Fiona go into a side room where you see they're drawing like a pentagram in black chalk. And there's like a series of candles being lit, and you're like, ah,
I squint at that.
Lady Fiona has some interesting side hobbies.
Does this like seem at all like normal for like communing with ghosts and things?
Yes and no. This is giving very much of the occult.
Yeah.
But they're performing something that you've never performed, which is to go into the spirits world.
Yeah, we don't go in, we just stop things coming out.
So
Yeah, I'd kind of take a interest. Yeah, I'd want to take an interest in the like sigil and like as less annoying as possible. Be like kind of like asking a couple questions like, "Hey, how does that bit work?" Or
they are hard at work and ignore you.
that's understandable. Cere just observes.
As they work, it does seem almost like down here it gets colder.
Don't like that.
Would that
Can you open the
imply that
window?
we have the presence of something?
One more time?
Oh, sorry, it'd be like, would that not imply we are in the presence of something that's feeling in the air?
That or it's a portal of sorts.
Or somebody opened a window.
There are
What
no
window
windows
are
down
you
here,
opening in a
Samael.
basement?
There's basement windows. Maybe.
Not this
Where?
kind of basement.
This one
This
doesn't
is
have any
straight up
windows.
underground.
Maybe.
Yeah, the
Just
only
where?
light in this basement is like the eerie like torch, not torchlight,
Candlelight.
candlelight. But at which point you notice that they begin to flicker as the flickering candles in the iron holders fill this room with light and shadows. This room has a 10-foot high ceiling and a large black pentagram that now inscribed on the stone floor. Each point of the pentagram rests a wooden chair.
Hmm.
You know, this is a big ass fucking basement.
You notice
Is
Is that the
also,
thing you're
Oh.
noticing?
you notice also thousands of gouges and scratch line the stone walls around the circle. many stained with faded blood, centuries old. The far wall of the chamber bears a 3-foot-tall carving of a dagger with a curved hilt, with the phrase, "In silence, death," carved in 12-inch letters immediately below it. As you take in the scratches along the walls and ceiling, you notice that most form a particular word, endlessly repeated in the ancient stonework. Traitor.
Oh,
That's definitely ominous.
I don't know how to feel about this.
what are we doing here?
At this point in time, I ask the same question. What are we
Willow's
doing to
visibly
Mars?
uncomfortable.
We're
Cere
saving
is
a girl.
trying to seem optimistic, but failing. Was that Vivienne?
We're saving a girl. That's what we're doing here.
Exactly. Think on the positive side.
You guys
Okay.
just continue laying down, or you guys move over as you end your short rest, or what would you like to do?
But yeah, I'd probably be kind of like in the room, just kind of looking. Like I imagine I'm kind of like watching them, like when they were making the sigil and stuff like that. So I'm kind of just observing.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I'd probably be watching too, because I got no knowledge on this, but it looks bad, or like it looks kind of not cool. So it's like, oh, you know what? I'll watch a little bit more closer in case something happens.
Hmm.
I'd like to, if possible, as well. I'd like to have Nex out of the memento, and if possible, try and commune with him in a way of going like, "What are your thoughts on this?"
As you bring forth next, you notice that his image keeps flickering.
Oh,
Hmm.
interesting.
Bad
signal.
And whenever it speaks, it's almost like not necessarily static, but it's almost like whatever his words aren't coherent. Something like it's not able to come through fully.
Okay. So we'll kind of go, that complicates things. And she'll, like, call them back into the memento.
You'd see then Victor look over to you all. All right, ready. You're all good. Please come in.
More than happy to.
Cautiously walk in.
Cere seems excited, but
You see
it's also... Oh,
Red?
sorry. Oh, I was saying, Cere, like, looks excited about this, but I imagine people that have traveled with her for long enough can tell that it's almost as if she's, like, trying to put on the excitement.
Hmm.
As if it's not all real.
As you all enter, Victor will instruct whoever is currently holding the Heartstone to place it in the center of the pentagram before directing everyone to stand just inside the edge of the pentagram circle, not actually within the very center of it.
As instructed, stand on the edge.
At which point you
The
notice
edge too.
Lady Watcher rolls up her sleeves and enters the circle with you all. A determined look on her face.
So, anyone know what we can be expecting here?
I was wondering the same thing.
Presumably
Would I know
ghosts.
anything?
You presume also
Oh.
ghosts, Willow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, no, that's kind of straightforward.
Well, I gathered that much. I was meaning plan going forward, what we might encounter.
Any limitations that we should do? Don't touch any floating orbs that come by. I don't know.
It's probably best not to do anything, though. Our main goal is, and you see Lady Fiona pets him off and says, "Get my little girl."
Of course.
Right.
You see Victor kind
You
of
said
clears
we'll
his
be doing
throat
offense?
before retrieving from his pocket with a mage hand his book of the ethereal entities before flipping through the page that he needs. Victor stands just inside the edge of the runic circle, his head bowed as he reads aloud from the old tome that floats before him. Though his right hand shakes and trembles, his left is steady and precise, as he draws delicate patterns through the musty air, leaving spiral trails of pale white light in his fingers' wake. He begins to chant under his breath, slowly at first, then slowly rising in volume and speed. At the center of the circle, the hag's heartstone begins to hum with subsonic energy that you feel rather than hear. Suddenly, you feel it. A deep shudder of the world beneath your feet, as if the stone floor was momentarily rippled like quicksilver. A thin white light modded with black, inky shadow begins to shine forth from the cracks, between the cobblestones pulsing as if beating in time to a deep, distant heart. Heartstone trembles before you all, then snaps to a perfect, unnatural angle, almost like on its axis, perfectly perpendicular to the ground below. Its obsidian sheen is replaced by a spectral luminescence that flickers in rhythm with the words of the ritual. Victor's voice grows louder, stronger, ringing clearly through the air as the world seems to quiet around him, the air bending closer as if to listen. The heartstone begins to lift into the air in front of you all, its surface flashing with brilliant pearlescence. Even as it does, however, the mist roils at the corners of the room, inaudible whispers echoing from its wispy depths. The room begins to quake, the brightness beneath the stone floor flickering between shadow and light. Suddenly, a dark shadow flashes across the wall, a wispy humanoid shape. It is tall, gaunt, and hooded, its limbs unnaturally long as it reaches its dark claws out toward the circle. Sweat beads across Victor's forehead as his voice quivers, nearly slipping, but he continues to read, his left hand a blur of motion and light as the ritual reaches a crescendoing peak. Victor's voice cuts through the air, uttering a final triumphant syllable. The clawed shadow vanishes, just as the arcane power in the air surges. The next moment is not so much a step as a lurch, a sensation like being jerked forward by your navel. Your vision warps as you're plunged underwater, and you feel your form shifting and rising into the air like drifting in a dream. And then, the disorientation ends. The world settles back into place. The chamber around you, now gone, seeming ethereal, faded, and nearly translucent. The air around you feels thinner, almost intangible. Clouds of silver gray mist hangs like veils in every direction. Bringing you guys to the new map.
Welcome to the home of the harvester.
That didn't feel right.
Very much
Welcome,
so.
Kiso.
Oh, there's Kiso.
Oh, hi, Kisa.
We're in the ghost realm.
We go to the ghost realm, and the first thing we see is Kiso.
You got. Oh, sorry. Hi. My bad. Sorry. I was busy.
Kiso, are you okay with me rolling your hit dice so you can heal before you guys go there?
Did we take a short rest?
Yes.
Yeah, we got a
We
short
did.
rest.
Yes. Wait a minute. One sec. Yes. Okay, let me get the game up.
And you're full HP.
Sweet.
Nice.
50 guys.
Wait.
Just did a ritual of sorts.
Yeah. We went in spooky mode.
Oh.
Hi,
Oh,
spooky mode.
this is fucking terrifying.
Even more spooky than expected.
You see Victor and Lady Fiona kind of look amongst you all, just as kind of surprised as you all that seemed to have worked.
I don't like this.
Something of note, I'm just mentioning just so you all know, is while you guys are here, your guys' physical bodies work the exact same as ghosts. So you guys can actually phase through walls and structures and even one another. So don't worry about collision. You all can also hover and fly to a certain extent to your normal speed. However, you cannot stay within an object or within one another's square, otherwise you would take force damage, be pushed outside. A moment pauses before suddenly, just a as you all are kind of looking about, you hear a voice yell out, kind of startling you all, to be honest. As you hear a teenage girl's voice behind you all in joyous triumph as she exclaims, "Victor!" Which else I'm noticing.
Victor ain't here.
Yeah.
Victor didn't come along. No.
Let me get their token real quick. I'm sorry. There's Victor.
There's
Gonna
that boy.
switch up the music a
The
little
boy. The boy Victor.
bit. Mm-hmm.
The true MVP.
He is the main character.
Is he now?
Don't say that ominously. Don't kill him off, I'll cry. Alrighty. Well, we're here. If I can give a brief safety instruction just based off of what I know, if you hear something calling for you, do not go towards it. Especially if it sounds like something you care about.
You would hear a young teenage girl voice from behind you all, in joyous triumph, exclaim, "Victor!" As you would see a ghostly apparition appear before you all.
So are we supposed to avoid that, or?
No,
I
if
don't
they
think
come
so.
to us, it's usually okay. Just don't go to a voice you cannot see.
Okay.
You would see
That is
that
how you get lost.
Stella appears larger as she does in life, though her body is translucent and her legs below the knees have begun to fade into mist. You see Stella rush towards Victor, throwing her arms around him, trying to hug him, but failing as her arms pass through his body. She says sadly. You see Victor's eyes, however, widen as he begins rummaging through his cloak. You're losing your tangibility faster than I thought. We need to get you back to your body as quickly as possible. You see he begins trying to quickly retrieve a piece of chalk and begins drawing a modified teleportation circle on the ground. While he is doing that, you'd see Stella then look over to Lady Watch, who is taking like a nervous, cautious step towards her. Mother? Is it really you? You see Fiona give a nervous nod, her face pale, as hard as stone. I'm going to get you out of here, Stella. Promise it. You see then Stella kind of float amongst you all as Victor is quickly riding on the ground. Thank you all. Dearly. And also for supporting Victor in this difficult time. He gets so determined sometimes.
That he does. It's
And that's
frankly
good.
quite impressive.
So scared that he would hurt himself in his efforts to help me.
That being said, don't think us yet. We're still not out of here yet.
Neither could thank you for being there for him. as you see Victor, actually, Cere, you notice beside you is another figure. Though you didn't really notice a presence because you always felt the exact same presence of that of Nex. However, this person does not look like Nex.
Oh god, oh no.
As what you see before you and beside you is
His
what
true
Nex looked
form.
like in life.
Yo.
Or at least what's
Sorry,
left of him.
Well, damn. He's cool, to be fair. I'm here for it. Oh, that's cool.
More tweets.
How dare you?
I don't know
Next
about
step.
Twink.
Sidestepped.
He looks like he would aura farm in his previous life.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he was an anime protagonist in the past life.
Willow
Bro
does not like
was the
being
main
here.
character.
At which point, as Willow joins up near Samael, you both would feel a cold presence on either of your shoulders, as two ghostly phantasmal hands are resting their arms on either of your shoulders, as if someone was in between you both.
Willow looks terrified.
Samael gives like the sigh, like, am I really gonna have to turn and see who this is?
Right behind me, isn't he?
As you both
Sorry.
nervously turn to look in between each other, you hear a soft, boyish laughter echo through the ethereal fog. A faint spectral light flickers into being beyond the gray mist, coalescing into a slender humanoid shape.
Went.
Oh, calm yourself, calm yourself. I don't mean to hurt you. He laughs
Oh,
as the
that's
spectral
the kid.
the spectral silhouette grows in brightness and definition until it assumes more solidified shape. The ethereal form of a ghostly young man. He appears to be no more than 14, his form shimmering with a warmth, inviting light, and seems to soften the gray monotone of his surroundings. He wears short pants, a loose shirt, and a vest, though his body becomes wisps of curling fog not far below his knees. His eyes glittering with mirth, an elven smile plays on his face as his unkempt hair drifts lazily amidst his gloom. When he speaks, his voice is cheery and light, and his fingers twitch with excitement. Stella, you brought your friends! Erasmus kind of lightly squeezes both Samael and Willow towards himself. Oh, I've been wanting to hug you both for so long.
Oh.
Oh. Hi?
Hello. Formally, hello. Samael
Yeah.
and Willow. I cannot say enough for
Willow's
thank you
just-
for helping my father earlier.
Oh, of course.
Oh, no problem.
Ah. So, here to help Stella, yes?
Yeah,
Hey,
we were able to find a way to. I honestly wasn't expecting us coming here, but we have found a way to be here.
It's good. I've been trying to help Stella navigate and remain hidden within the ethereal plane since shortly after she arrived. She's proven a quick study, though. I was worried of her slow disappearance into the deep ethereal, and must agree that you all need to get her out of here. Else, she might not be able to get returned back to her body if she doesn't return sooner than later.
Yeah, Victor's working on that circle to get her out of here.
Aye. Lost spirits of the ethereal plane are more active than usual. Seem to have realized that something important is happening right now. Or
I can
happening.
imagine.
Most of these
More
spirits.
active?
Yeah, yes, very, very active. You'd hear in the distance a distant wail. Most of the spirits have lost much of their minds and memories. You all need to be a little wary of them.
Trust. I am.
Samael will look back in Victor's direction. So how's it going, bud?
He seems to be
Concentrate, Sam.
he seems to be like 70% done with the circle.
Nice.
I'd like to just as like a Cere, without kind of like briefly glances over towards Nex, before kind of like looks down and kind of just like casually and slowly says, "Whilst we're in this plane, we have a truce, right?"
Boss, you think I had no honor?
Well, to be honest, I always pictured you honorless.
Then you know nothing.
Well, I'm always willing to be enlightened.
Another time, a place.
No, not here.
Stupid girl.
No. I'm of course not meaning right now. But yeah, it's my first time seeing you, I guess.
Keep your head on a swivel. You see a hand clamp the back of your head and just kind of like jerk it downwards a bit. Before taking his hand away, you would notice the hand ruffle your hair before letting go.
Oh.
Vivienne is very much head on a swivel right now, by the way. She's keeping an eye out for anything approaching that seems quite hostile.
You would notice that it does seem that a lot of the mist around you seems to be moving strangely.
There wasn't anything going on with me, is there?
Not that
I
you
say
can see.
nervously.
Not that you can see.
Okay.
I will mention though, Samael,
just
due to
like,
how close he is, Samael, you would notice that there are moments in point where Willow's form flickers, but not as if like Willow's disappearing, but almost as if there's another presence that's like within Willow that's like flickering visible, then like disappearing.
That's cool.
Almost
Samael
as if,
knows nothing of this too,
Are
so
you
it's like
alright?
a first.
Yeah.
it looks like there's almost like two transparent images on top of one another, layered on one another.
I'm okay. I just don't like being here.
Are you sure? You're looking a little bit like a mirage in a weird way.
We are all technically ghosts right now.
Yeah, which is weird enough, but you're kind of stacking weirdness on right now.
You notice Willow's eyes are not their normal eye color hue, but are instead gold. And notice that little bits of Willow's clothes are darker than usual, with hair, even though it's tied up, but hair parts being darker near the ends of like a dark violet.
Are you sure you're all right?
Other than wanting to get out of here, I'm okay. As far as I can tell.
All right.
While Victor is working on the circle, Erasmus very enthusiastically will teach you all how to move around as a ghost and ethereal, as he kind of takes Willow and Samael by the shoulders and begins flying with you both.
Oh, okay.
No.
I sort of like look up towards him as if like I really want to try that, then briefly glance at Nax and then look back down. Like, not my mind. No fucking about. We're on the job.
As Erasmus is flying with you both, he will mention and add that the circle's magic will blaze like a beacon, attracting wayward spirits that might seek to take Stella's place and return to life by inhabiting her soulless body.
Ooh. Yeah, so we gotta make sure that we do it very quickly then.
And we're still on guard duty. Nice.
Erasmus asks that everybody, including Lady Watcher, of course, to help aid him in guarding Stella's soul until the rituals.
Consider it done.
It's not here, but just imagine Stella's body's right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Imagine as well, ever since Nax kind of said keep your head in a swivel, I imagine Cere is now like hyper fixated on trying to keep an eye out for any sign of trouble. So she's kind of super focused on that. Can I also try and see, just from my background of sorts, would I be able to roll any kind of check to try and recall any information about dealing with sort of ghosts and things like that? Because obviously Reapers are, that's what they do, that's their forte.
You would of course know that a lot of the undead have possess abilities of life draining. Burning away
Just trying to
one's
think of
life
things to warn the
essence.
party of. Yeah.
I can say
'cause,
for
like, I mentioned
Samael.
about the-
Oh, sorry. Go,
Was
go,
that-
go, 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 go,
Oh,
go,
no,
go.
sorry,
You.
I was
Go,
saying,
go,
I
go.
mentioned about the whole like not following a voice that you hear in the distance kind of thing. But I was trying to think if there's any more kind of flavorful kind of things that I could mention to people.
More of just be careful. These creatures have lost their mind. Though
Yeah.
they may be innocent, they do in fact mean you harm. Victor
Sorry, kind
then
of-
begins finishing the circle, but will then begin reading the ritual's incantations from the spellbook, activating the circle. Is there anything else anyone would like to say before we continue?
Good luck, everyone.
I was just gonna say, for Sam, with Willow being like, I'm fine, I'm okay as far as I could tell. She's being a little more dismissive than not really knowing what's going on. She doesn't want to bother you.
I will say that the moment before Victor finishes the spell, before it flares off to start attracting everyone, Vivienne will cast Gift of Alacrity on herself.
Gotcha. As Victor begins speaking from his spellbook, you notice a series of shapes emerge from the myth. Their specter shape drifting in the air towards Stella, reaching out to seize her as he whisper in the following phrases in haunted, almost raspy tone. The scent of life.
Possible.
It smells so sweet. The petal flickers. It's so close. Please. As they all become
Everyone, hope you're ready.
full.
Is it possible to put Sanctuary on her? I don't know if it'll do much, but
Sure.
it would just allow no harm to come to her, basically.
If you wanted to cast it real quick, as like a right as the initiative starts, it still of course consume the spell slot. Yeah, initiative is
That's fine.
starting.
Yeah, I thought.
I have. For real.
Victor is,
Yeah,
by the way, preoccupied during this.
Oh, so close to that one. I'm gonna roll next. Next actually follow.
Oh, we get to see a physical next fight.
Yeah.
You get to see physical
Yeah.
next. A bad time.
22.
For having that one.
I rolled a
Hopefully
nat
it'll be
20.
Goddamn.
You're all doomed. I'm really curious if Nex is like fighting style changes in the ethereal world. I'm kind of hyped for that.
You
I
notice
don't
that
think you
next.
can, Kiso.
What Kiso said? No, you cannot Kiso,
get
as
more
your other
use.
yeast died.
I don't have any extras.
You
It's
have
not
a
new
you have
day
a
or
finite,
anything
remember?
either.
No new day has passed. So the two that died,
Oh.
that was it for them.
Wait, what about my Izek?
We're
I
also
don't
in a
have
different
Izek
plane.
ready.
Yeah, but he could be. Never mind. Be funny though.
It also wouldn't work because of the amount of uses that you have for summons. You already have spent
Alright.
4, right?
That's only the max out at a time.
In this instance.
It's not a big.
Okay.
Not a big deal though. Not a big deal.
Alright. Get the music.
And what were you saying about Nex?
You notice that Nex does have a glowing red sight.
Oh, hell yeah.
It does not have any claws.
Also, on stream, you need to close the next pop-up.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
Still.
yeah.
Whoops.
I can't reopen the Spectre, so I'm just going to come back up stream.
You can go and hand out, or not hand out
in
some.
handouts, it's not loading the picture.
Oh.
I probably have to refresh. Still good.
Well, initiative begins. And the specters go first. You see one such specter rushing towards you, Cere. Whoa! As he reaches out towards you. Oh boy.
Not good.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Very bad.
As you take 9 points of necrotic.
I don't, because I'm resistant to the cap.
All right.
5.
4.
Oh, 4.
Don't forget also, your maximum hit points are reduced by 4.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Here. Okay.
The other one is going to rush forward to try to touch Victor. But misses. Another rushes towards Vivienne.
Sixteen's the name of the game to beat.
Hits with a 17. Dealing 8 points of necrotic. Alright. Another one rushes forward but cannot reach them just yet. One rushes up from behind, touching Samael. Oh, I also forgot to roll for Erasmus. But he's fighting.
Oh no.
God damn it, Erasmus.
Oh.
Don't worry, him and Nex are hanging out together.
Max goes on my turn, so technically that doesn't matter.
But he's gonna try to touch you, Samael, from behind.
18.
He
What?
rolls a 19.
Oh,
Oh my
what
god.
the fuck?
This is where we die.
And Samael, you take 5 points of necrotic, reduced down to 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But this also does reduce your maximum hit points, at least until you take a long rest.
I don't know how to do that. Do I just?
How much time has passed since the fight, by the way?
The previous one?
Yeah.
Over an hour.
Okay, cool. Then I was right to remove it.
You do like -2?
I already took 2 off, but I don't know how to.
That's a great question. We're not going to worry about it. Just keep in mind you have 2 maximum hit points reduced.
Yeah, just take a note, but that's what I did.
Alright.
I'm just double checking it. Forget any specters. Yep, that's all of them. All right, Vivienne.
Alrighty. She's going to try and protect Victor first. She'll go ahead and shoot twice with her. What I have to assume is spectral longbow at this point.
Yeah.
With spectral silver arrows.
First shot.
That's going to hit.
Oh,
Let's
that's
go.
20.
Question: Does that double also the dreadful strikes and everything else?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Filthy. Oh, that's actually filthy.
It's a flat 2 times multiplier on all damage of that one attack.
Ooh.
Which, depending on how things go, you might just kill him straight out.
I think so.
Do it.
Damn.
I hope so.
And with that, the ghost explodes in spectral light.
It's the one close to
It's the one
Victor.
next to Victor,
Oh,
not there.
whoops, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna swap
ghost
places with it.
Explodes in
Just move
ectoplasm.
over.
And then she is gonna go ahead and aim for the next one with her second attack.
Yes.
Go for it.
Oh,
That was almost another crit on my screen. Holy shit.
yeah.
I was gonna laugh if I crit twice in a row, but it wouldn't have been as
That'd be
much damage.
disgusting.
Roll that damage.
Sadly, this one's gonna be less damage, but
Damage is damage.
yeah. So 8 damage to that one there.
Alright. Still alive.
And then Vivienne will go ahead and take one step over here.
Gotcha. Alright.
To see if she can bait out a reaction from the ghost that was next to her.
It's gonna take it. There you go. Okay.
That's a hit.
Are they rolling so high?
I don't know.
Make it-
That's 7 necrotic.
And then at the end of the last return, she'll look at Lady Walk and go, "You should be able to get away from it now. I have it distracted."
Alright. Kiso.
Do I know if Call Lightning works in this plane? Does this count as outside?
You don't really know.
Can I roll
We're in
Arcana
the
to think
ethereal
about it?
plane, I believe.
You can
Yeah, it
roll
doesn't say anything
Arcana.
about planes. Alright. Nah.
You have no clue.
You know what?
That.
Alright, sure. Why? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna move, and then just go ahead. Wait, how do I? It doesn't. It's just either I can save or damage it. That's odd. Okay, well, it's active now. I have concentration on it. I guess it's not gonna let me based on like the.
Did you
I can't like
target
activate it.
the thing?
It's not a targeted spell. Oh, it's because he is targeted. Yeah, let me untarget him. Maybe that'll work. Nope. Can we just mark it as me having? I just summon it like right in the center, or
Hold
attempt
on.
to summon it like right in the center. Can you just tell me? Does this even work before I even try to figure this out?
I'm not gonna
I
let
attempt
you
to
know in that instance.
Will
Okay,
that
I-
also hit Victor
Oh, there we go.
and...
There you go.
No, it's
Jesus Christ.
targeted.
Damn.
Weather jump scare.
Florida.
I feel that.
Okay. I don't. That counts as my action though, so I can't.
You have a bonus action?
No. Oh no, actually, I can do it on the same turn.
Mhm.
It says when you cast the spell. Okay, bet. This guy's getting electrocuted. He needs to make a dex throw or take 3d10
Gotcha.
and everything in 5 feet of him. Is this? Oh, that's me making a dex throw. Yeah, no, he needs to make a dex throw, and beat a 15. I think. Let me check.
Let me just double check range. Pretty sure they're safe.
Yeah, 15.
Everyone's
Okay.
safe from that
Yeah.
one.
That's like, that's the one thing I was worried about. I'm like, are you gonna hit the children?
Isn't there like a body there?
That's fail.
All right, roll damage.
Die. Zap.
When
That's a
did you
big
get-
27.
When was all this? When we were fighting the hags?
We were inside.
Where was this?
There wasn't room to summon it inside. You can't cast. You can't cast.
We
this
were
inside.
outside half
We were
of that
outside for
fight.
most of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but we were about to win that fight. I wasn't. Victor and Meteor Man had that in the bag.
you would notice it does not.
Aren't you
do
glad I
its full
fucking saved
damage.
it? Die. You
You-
take 27 lightning
You
damage.
notice reiterate again. You notice it does not take its full damage.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Ghosts.
That's it. Mr. East, get him. Oh, I didn't even roll Undead Fortnite on the beast guys. Whatever. Whoops, forgot about that. That's a nat 20
Oh my
from Mr.
God.
Yeast.
Mr. Yeast finally hits. Roll damage.
It's just a flat 5.
Damn, everyone's finally hitting on.
Wait,
this
no,
last
it's not.
team.
No, it's not. It's not. That's odd. It's 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
Then
It's
roll.
actually now it's 2d6 plus 1.
No. If it's crit, yes, but it is not.
It was a crit. It's nat 20.
Yeah. No. Words.
That's a big 6.
Words.
That's a big 6.
It is
Is it a
dead.
3?
1.
Yeah, Mr. Yeast. I'm sorry. Whatever your name is. Sorry, I didn't give this one a name. He's just called zombie_1. That's the end of my turn, though. Thank
Aw,
you.
poor guy. He's literally done more than all of your other ones combined, and he doesn't have a name.
It's temporary. It's temporary.
This is
We'll
how
come
he
up with
earns
one
his
later.
name.
All right, I'll target this guy, and I will. Where is this? Here you go. I'll squire, and I will swing. Here's my thing right here.
Oh, I forgot there was one right there.
Roll.
Just call it double
Nice.
fat because it got his man.
Almost. Since it hit, can I add something onto the attack before I
Yes.
swing?
Yes.
Okay, badass. I'm gonna do
Item.
the fuck is it? I'm gonna do divine smite.
Yeah.
All
So-
right.
Let's go.
It's first damage on
So this does an additional D8, by the way, because it is an undead.
okay. So then
Nice.
I have to roll my first melee, right? And then I roll divine?
Correct.
Alright, cool. So normal.
All right, and then
then
the
this.
divine plus the additional D8 because it's undead.
Alright. Roll.
The 22
It's a 22.
kills it dead.
Damn.
Nice. And I can still move right in this moment.
Yes.
Alright, hold on. Let me wham. How far is this? I'm gonna move that 20
Hmm.
and do my second attack here.
Hmm.
With again roll. Fuck.
That'll hit.
12. Yeah! And we're in the damage. For 14.
All right.
And I end.
All right. Cere.
All right, it's time. I have just spent the past 2 minutes there just updating Nex because I realized I hadn't actually ever updated Nex's like damage because he should have got upgraded with this level.
Hmm.
I've fixed it in, so Nex might actually hit stuff now. I'm proud of him. Let's see. I'm gonna that one up there. I'm just currently, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sort of leave next to this one.
Uh-huh.
And I am gonna run over towards Lady Wachter.
All right.
So I'm gonna rush on over to this one and swing for it. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it that way. Yeah, that's fine actually. So let's... Oh, come on.
That'll miss.
Tragic. Second swing. Out of curiosity,
Hmm.
if I move to the other side, would I have advantage there?
Yeah.
I would like to do that. I believe I have enough movement. Let me double check. Yeah, I do. Sweet. I'd like to shuffle on over here and try and fish for a good hit here. Get it,
Better.
fish.
Hits.
Nice. I'm gonna deal
All right.
absolutely no damage.
Let's go.
I thought that counts. Let's see. I'll double check something here as well. Nope, can't do that one. Okay, fine. See how it goes. Right. Yeah, and that is all from me. I would like for Nex, if possible, to try and help Samael by going over there.
He will do so.
Nice. And I'd like for him to attack this ghost if possible.
And he will. He'll raise up his crimson scythe.
Hell yeah, what a legend. Would I know by chance, like, that scythe, is that... Like, would that mean anything? Like, because to me, Reapers are the only ones that really use scythes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
irony.
That's a 22.
You'd see him slash down on the ghost. The slash looks similar to what his claws would be like, but turns out he's not slashing with claws, but his scythe.
That's cool. You made Nex cooler.
Thank you. And Nex kills it.
Nice, go on Nex. I believe he has a second swing. Although I don't know if he has the movement. That cost him 10 to get there.
Yeah, Nex wouldn't have enough movement.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to get there. Tragic. Yeah, in which case I guess he just chills there.
Alright.
That's all.
Uh,
Thank you.
Lady Watcher will turn to Vivienne and say, "Thank you, of course, for the mention, but I'll be fine." She pulls out her mace.
Oh fuck.
You got this.
She's going to swing her mace at the ghost. Hopefully hit it so she doesn't sound really dumb. If she hit it. She's gonna use her bonus
What if
action
you-
to
oh.
divine eminence
Bless
it.
you.
Oh,
She
I'm
would also
not
have
hit.
advantage technically because of me. I
Ah.
consider her an ally.
I mean, she still hit, so
It still hits. It's fine.
So it's doing wrong.
So 9
86
radiant there.
Yikes.
Yeah, and then an additional 5 for 14.
It's a lot of damage.
Still alive, barely.
Why? Why does it still live?
Willow.
I have nothing I can do. All my spell slots are gone.
Crossbow bolt.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can really do.
Willow, hit it.
Here comes the attempt.
Oh, would Willow have resummoned Chai? Or not resummoned, but never mind. There's Chai.
Hi, Chai.
Hi.
He comes
Hello.
like, crawling out of my shawl or something. Like,
Just
where the
one of
fuck are
ghosts that
we?
showed up.
Where are we?
You know, best not to question that right now, because we're not going to be here for much longer.
Oh, okay. You know, Willow. This place looks very similar. That hits.
Okay. What were you saying?
Chai or me?
Chai.
This place looks very familiar.
Does it now?
And that kills it.
Nice.
Is this where you go when you are dismissed?
You see, kind of looks around. Yeah, Kind of, you see, his head slowly turns back to you, looking, shaking, shivering like a chihuahua.
I comfort him, of course. I'm like, it's okay. We're not gonna be here for much longer. We're not dead either. We're fine.
As you all feel a large, cold, chill wind rush in, carrying with it an unmistakable allure of death and despair. A low, rattling breath rumbles through the air, and mere feet before you, a figure begins to coalesce in the air above, its form writhing and shifting from the ethereal mist. It is a being of bone and tattered robes. Its face, a skull that betrays neither emotion nor mercy. Dark, vacant eye sockets stare out into nothingness, its skeletal, claw-tipped fingers flexing as it glides silently through the air, the same clawed hands you realize as the dark shadow that appeared as you entered the ethereal plane initially, that was warded off by Victor. As it moves, its long, flowing cloak billows around it, revealing humanoid visages woven into the fabric itself. Each face in this tapestry bears an ever-shifting expression of pain, sorrow, fear, regret, anger, or despair. Their dark mouths whispering a mournful, maddening cacophony. From the clouds of mist bob 5 wispy balls of light, flickering with soft golden glows as they flank the cloaked figure, two to a side, with the final wisp hovering above the figure's head. Faint, distant whispers ride on a cold and hungry wind beside them, belying the evident warmth promised by their small lamp-light form. Between them, the ghostly figure's skeletal jaw opens, its hollow eye sockets a dark, unending void. When it speaks, its hateful voice reverberating through the ethereal plane, the sound cutting through the mist, with the grinding of bone against bone. I am Leo Desilnier. Lisnier. I don't know why I said that wrong. The figure rasps. That's me. That fucked it up, not him. We have come for the blood that is owed. One of its skeletal hands tightened its grasp around a lump upon its chest. An old leather-bound tome, its cover a deep crimson red inset with platinum filigree. The figure that reaches out another skeletal hand, a single clawed finger pointing directly at Stella Watcher.
What
I give you
did you do?
the gallows speaker.
Oh, good
shit.
lord. Does he
I
mean
don't
blood
like
that's
that.
owed?
Son of a bitch.
And he rolls a... Fuck! So he'll be going last. Top initiative, Vivienne, what would you like to do as this thing appears?
Well, since it doesn't appear to be friendly, I'm gonna shoot it.
Of course.
While hoping that, you know, this the spell goes a little bit quicker.
I'll say if you want to also talk to it, it's willing to talk.
Oh well.
Well,
You could talk while shooting also if you'd like.
I would ask if you come with peaceful intentions, but very few things here seem to be peaceful, so please find peace, spirit.
Peace. Peace. They left me to starve for 400 years. Slowly growing mad as a bloodthirst destroyed my mind. And my hatred sharpened and burned. Do you have any idea what that is like?
He snarls.
Feeling your sanity slip away year by year as the hunger within you twists and grows, never to be sated.
And that hits, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured it did.
Says, do you have any idea how that feels? I should glance over towards Nex.
No, darling. But if you wish to find peace, I will help guide you there if you need it.
All right, so it takes the 13.
She will slip back and fire her second shot from her attack action.
As you look over at Nex, Cere, Nex would give you a look. Not say anything, but you can tell Nex was mentioning this as a thing that is older than him.
Yeah. I figured that's
Looks
what he
like
meant.
All right, that deals the damage.
It done did deal damage.
It done did deal damage. However, I have to check the range on this one.
I'm at 40 feet.
No, that's not what it's doing. It is, as a reaction, going to use Ghostly Step.
I don't know if I like that.
As it teleports 15 feet away from you. Which doesn't actually affect anyone.
I mean, I did hit it twice, so I don't know if it can...
It could, but it's not going to use it twice.
Oh wait, no, it does
Nice.
require a reaction, so...
Yeah,
It might
just
only
like
have one
what they say.
reaction.
Might.
It might only have one reaction.
Fear.
That was the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Kiso, would you like to do anything or ask it any questions?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Geez, I don't know, man. At the moment, I don't think so.
Okay. I merely asked because it seemed like an open-lipped ghost.
It did, and my dealings are with the undead, but I didn't have time to think of something meaningful to ask. Well, Vivienne already shot his ass, so I think I'll just follow up for the time being.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna move.
You still have your lightning bolt if you wanted also, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see if I assume he's probably resistant. They're probably resistant to most, like, elemental damage or something. Sure. Mods, strike this guy with lightning. I'll have to scroll all the way up. Let me just recast it.
I was gonna say, if you go to it, you should be able to actually choose not to cast it, like reuse a spell slot. You
Yeah.
should just do damage and like saving throws.
Yeah, well, he has to make a... There's no way for him... can you make him a Dex 15?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well.
That is a 11.
Nice.
Mods. Kill this guy.
Zap.
I'm gonna get rid of that aura because
Give
we
him
have
Ligma.
too many. Roll the damage.
Why is it 40? No, why does it say 40, 10? Should be 1.
You might have actually upcasted it using a non-existent spell slot.
Yeah. Whoops.
He's cheated. No,
Get this off me. Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to just hit you with lightning, whoever that was.
Rex lightning
Maybe it's
twice.
I want
I
you
mean,
to
it
know,
just
every
starts
time I
with
hear
next
that, I
lightning.
want to look outside.
You cast Call Florida.
Essentially, yes.
Okay, it's being weird. I'm just gonna roll 3d10.
Kiso always was Florida man in my eyes.
Mods, kill this guy with lightning.
All right. You would see that he does indeed take the full brunt of the lightning damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay, good. All
Is that
right.
it for you?
Yeah. Yes. I have nothing to ask
All right.
at the moment.
Samael, do you have any questions for the scary ghost?
Who's they that left you here?
Rolls up in my notes.
And if by any chance, you could walk away from here?
When I escaped that cursed castle and left the Saint Markovia, it was Lavinia and her ilk who sealed me in a lightless stone vault beneath the Watcher House.
Was he the dude that wrote like traitor and all that shit on the wall?
Oh shit.
Is that what you ask?
Were you the person who scratched traitor in the basement?
Yes, while I tried to claw my way out.
Whoa.
More
Above
than
table.
30
Guys,
years
what?
ago, I finally died. My spirit arising as this phantasmal form. Reuniting with other tormented spirits of the castle guards, we formed the Gallows Speaker. I lurked unseen among the Watcher House and came to learn that I've been granted the release of death on the same night that young Fiona Watcher, a teenager, had fled her family estate and destroyed an enchanted ruby gemstone that Strahd had given the Lavinia family as security should I ever escape. I killed every last one of them, but one.
He looks over at Fiona.
Oh,
Huh.
damn.
Well, it's not looking like you're gonna, leave peacefully. So I will move to them. And on my way walking, I will cast my Radiant Soul.
Samuel's like begrudgingly, well, I guess we gotta kill him, Garfield.
Well, damn, I guess we're gonna have to kill him. Are you hearing that, Grudge? He's not gonna fucking walk away from this.
Yeah, I was
Do
gonna
you
say,
blame
I
him?
don't
Guy.
think he's
I
turning
guess we
around.
gotta kill this guy.
Oh man.
Chai looks like we're gonna have to kill him.
He just droops.
I have growing wings and just slowly walking towards him, just peak aura farming.
I will also cast Squire,
Okay.
so I can at least get closer to the hit.
Okay. You have to roll a
yeah.
second time because you only rolled
Jesus.
once.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, really? It only rolled once?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Damn.
You missed.
So 19.
No, 10 is your highest roll.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah, because
I'll
advantage is you
swing-
roll twice, you take the better option.
Ah, okay. Then I'll
You rolled
swing.
a 3 and a 4.
Then I'll swing again for my second attack.
Go for it. Damn.
Oh no,
Oh
this
my
is
God,
fucking
Samael,
horrible.
please.
Do I
Sam,
have a
do you have any other questions you want to ask him before he looks down at you?
Hold on, I'm reading something real quick.
Gotcha.
Okay. No, I can't do that. Alrighty. Badass. Hold on, I'm trying to remember what he just said. I literally blanked out to everything he said.
He was
Bruh.
betrayed. He
He was
killed
betrayed.
all of them except from Fiona.
So you're just an amalgamation of souls?
Amalgamation, sure. Yes. But in life I was Leo.
Leo?
Leo de Lesnia. House guard to Castle Ravenloft. Blade of the Balverzi.
Samurai will turn to Nix. You know who that is? Actually, do I even know who this is? When I
you look
turn
over at
back-
Nex, you know who the
You're
fuck
just
this is.
The random dude with a scythe.
What, in a joking manner, I'll be like, you know who this guy is?
Nex just gives like a slow shake no head.
And then proceed to
Yeah.
look confused because you don't know this dude.
Yeah, I'll like look back, squint a little harder. Who are you?
I will say, as you look over at Nex, you do see a weird resemblance between Nex and Cere.
Oh.
The look
What?
back and forth, like I'll be like, we're gonna
Samuel's
talk
like,
about this later.
looks here, looks back here, looks back here, looks back here, looks at Cere,
See Harry over there.
looks
Oh,
back at
that's
Nex,
not Harry.
looks back at him.
I'll be like, what is going on? And then I'll end my
First
turn.
Willow, now this guy, now this.
I'm drawing mad conclusions here that's making me go, holy fucking shit.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Cere,
Um,
what would you like to do to the ghost that is aura farming?
Right, well, I'm in a mixed territory here because, see, everyone else has decided to kill him. I wanted to try diplomacy.
Hey, I got more
mostly-
information out.
Mostly just to buy myself time, because I need to heal this turn. So I would like to heal myself with a cure wounds.
Are talking.
Yeah, and I'm gonna talk to him too.
Have we heard any of these names before?
Duraz.
Other than Strahd, Watcher, no.
So all of these are new. Him being like, I am this. I'm like,
Oh,
so me being like,
Leo, right?
Correction. You've heard
Yeah,
of
he
the
said
name
Leo.
Lavinia?
yeah,
All you
just-
know is Lavinia is the big founding head member of the Watcher family.
Okay.
Cere will kind of wander a bit closer. And kind of saying, "Oh, ancient one, you called yourself Leo. May I ask, you said that you were a guard of Castle Raven. What happened? What's you presumably have gone through can only be unimaginable torment, but that doesn't mean this has to end in a bloody fashion here."
I was a guard of Castle Ravenloft when Strahd killed his brother Sergei and pursued his bride Tatiana. Through the castle gardens, it was me who gave the order for the guards to kill Strahd, to defend Tatiana and avenge Sergei's death. It was her ilk who stood in my way as Strahd slaughtered my men, massacred the castle, killed his sister-to-be. All the while, Lady Lavinia Watchani de Lisnier, my sister and faithful devotee to Strahd, directed her bodyguards to assist Strahd as they captured me and entombed me. For 400 years, I was trapped in that tomb, cursed as a vampire. Ever hungry, but never fed.
That is a fate worse than death, most assuredly, but rest assured we are not your enemy in that case.
I will rip the tree, the poisonous tree of the Watcher House, root and branch, and see justice done.
Cere will kind of pause at that. Unsure of what else to say, Cere will look towards Nex.
I will say, if you don't want to attack him this round, you could also insight what he said if you wanted.
Yeah, could I insight him? Because I did heal this turn rather than attacking, so.
Heal
Should
for it.
insight him.
And that's 15. That's the DC. You can discern that his words are half truths at best.
Ooh, half truths at best. So he's not telling us something. I will take note of that and once more look over towards Nex to see what he would like to do.
Nex seems to look at this creature as a beast to slay. No more, no less.
Perfect. That makes it easy. In which case, I would kind of give Nex the nod as if to say, like, "Alright, let's do this." And could he go behind him to try and set up advantage there? Alright, let's swing. Swing that cool fucking scythe.
You see Nex almost like a, like you're in like some games how you have like the dash slide.
Yeah.
You see
He's in
him
and out.
dash slide behind the gallows speaker before raising the scythe up and striking from behind.
Would it be of note that, like, his combat style is similar to Cere's? Because I imagine Cere does a lot of that kind of, like, dashing and slashing kind of styles.
It weirdly, to Cere, looks mirroring that of the teachers that taught Cere how to fight.
Oh, shit.
However, this looks much more refined and practiced.
Oh, yeah. I presume a 23 hits.
Yes.
Good.
All right, 9.
I just
But
love
wait,
the
there's
thought
more.
of me fucking around with Nex being like, who the fuck are you? And then Cere's here like
Oh.
having like amazing revelations.
Yeah, Cere's just like, holy
That's
shit.
gonna miss, sadly.
What's weird is, yeah, that's unfortunate. That's all from me. What's weird is, like, Cere has gone this whole time seeing Nex as just like a monster, just a beast to use. And now she's going, oh fuck, maybe he's not. Oh god. Lady Walker's gotta be absolutely terrified here, right? Like,
She is. However, it looks mirrored more to that of a child who has feared something so long to finally be able to face it as an adult and see it to try to hurt not you, but your child.
oh shit. That's rage fear.
But then she knows like majority of what this guy's saying.
Most likely.
She knows.
I wouldn't doubt it.
She doesn't seem surprised by some of what he says, but doesn't seem to know the full extent, at least from a surface level, like everyone's passive insight, if you will. She's going to cast Bane on him.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That actually scared the shit out of me. Holy fuck.
You're
Jump
welcome.
scared.
I'm awake now. I'm awake.
However, 24.
God damn.
And she will step to intervene any form of movement to basically touch Victor or her daughter Stella.
Speaking of Victor, how's that circle coming along?
Victor is currently trying to return the spirit of Stella to the body.
Okay, so circle's done.
the
We're
spirit
in
in
the
the body.
process.
Yeah.
Alright.
It is now currently the gallows speaker who is in your way.
Oddly enough, is there any way that I could go up and, like, help Victor at all if I'm able to?
You're looking at what he's doing right now. You have no idea what kind of magic this is. You fear that if
Fuck,
you were to
okay.
try to assist or intervene, you might make it worse.
Okay, never mind. We are moving on. Okay. I'm gonna use my last first level
Okay.
to do my attempt at Bane.
Okay. Jump scare.
Scare Kiso again.
Oh,
No.
15. He barely passes.
Meet it, beat it.
Ah,
Beat it.
blessed be the first initiative I don't have to deal with Bane.
You
I feel
didn't
your
get to deal with it last fight either.
That's true.
Or except for like one hag, but like.
I can say one of them
still.
was
I'm saying, period.
Period.
Snap, snap. Is that it for you?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately.
They got no more spell slots
All right.
and no bonus actions.
He's gonna look at you, Samael.
Hi, buddy.
He's gonna attack you a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Couple.
He's going to try to smack you with his foreboding touch
Ew?
Oh, the counter Bane.
with a 22 to hit.
What the fuck? +8?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does this do?
Well, baseline, you take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Halved.
Correct.
Based.
So
I think it's
6.
necrotic, right? No, psychic damage. Apologies.
Oh no.
Halved. I'm resistant to
No.
psychic also.
Alright.
Correct.
Oh.
And then you must roll a d4.
Just a random D4?
Yep, a normal d4.
It's good.
All right, so the next either attack roll or saving throw, whichever comes first, you roll before his next turn. You have to subtract 1 from it.
Oh, okay.
He's then going to smack you again.
Is that stack?
Yes,
Oh my god.
a 20 to hit.
Here. Well, I need damage first.
That's rounded down to 8 psychic damage. And then roll me another d4.
So
Your
minus
next,
3.
yeah, it's -3 in your next roll.
Okay.
He's then wounds the target. All right. It is going to shriek outwards as 2 ethereal chains will lash out at both Nex and Sam. I need both of you to make me strength saving throws.
Oh, I really don't like that. Oh, actually, wait. Have I added? Yeah, it does. Okay. Nex has a better chance than me, so I'm glad it's him. Let's see. Strength save.
Not 20, but
God damn.
or -3.
Oh no. Nex.
All right. So Sam, you take no damage for this. Oh, never mind. You take half damage of this. Apologies. Which will be halved again because it's necrotic.
Mm.
So Sam, you take 3 points of damage. And Nex takes a total of 7. Nex is also restrained until the Gallows Speaker's next turn.
Half that 3 too, or it's just half? It's just the first half.
It's just the first half. Oh, no,
Wow.
sorry, my bad. It'd be halved again, so you take instead 1 point of damage.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
Damage resistance, am I right?
Yeah. It's actually kind of fitting that it's like Nex being the like specter, the kind of soul, him being the one that gets like fails it. That makes sense.
And that ends the Gallows Speaker's turn. Erasmus.
And then we got the boy.
Erasmus coming in clutch. Let's
Forgot
see
what
it.
Erasmus could do.
10th level wizard, please.
Shit, he didn't even get a chance when we were fighting the other ones.
No, he didn't. He is going to that could work. he's going to make a chair from the real world go flying at the gallows speaker.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Ah, so fun thing with ghosts, Erasmus is a poltergeist.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that
Jesus.
Damn.
that can affect that.
Yeah,
Just did.
dealing 8 points of damage.
Let's go.
He's then going to telekinetically shoot a rock from the ground.
What the fuck?
He has 2 attacks.
What a legend.
Gallus speaker needs to make a strength save. That does not pass.
Barely.
Let's go.
Oh, never mind.
So he takes 7. Erasmus is going to then move over by Willow.
Is he pushed?
Oh.
Yeah, it says he gets pushed 30 feet.
Yeah, you would then.
Yo.
Believe that's the range.
Do we have any
Damn.
opportunity things from
Not
next?
against
Because I don't
force
think I have
movement.
any opportunity.
Force movement.
Okay, never mind.
Vivienne.
I was like, what if, hypothetically?
It appears the ghost is banished in your eyes, Vivienne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Vivienne can't
yeeted
see.
back into the darkness. Damn. Oh?
That's gonna hit.
Are you muted, Fish?
Yeah, it was.
No.
Alright, 15 damage on the first shot.
Let me check something.
That's a miss.
Oh, barely.
Well, that was dangerous.
Yeah, that'll miss.
And then, because Vivienne's smart enough to know how this ends, I'm gonna just bonus action, use my innate Misty Step, and move back 30 feet.
Vivienne knows how this ends.
I mean, to be fair, Vivienne has done a crap ton of damage to him so far.
True.
All right, Kiso.
Lightning.
You cannot see him.
He's
I thought
outside
so.
of your range too. Because isn't that lightning? I think he's pushed out of the lightning.
He's
range,
currently
isn't
out of the range of the lightning. Also,
Shit, yeah, wait, let me read the details on that. Yeah, we see within range.
you cannot see him.
Damn.
And he is
That's
not
why
within
Vivienne had to
range.
move.
Yeah. I don't want to get hit by like a big attack. I kind of like move like right here. Can I would like to ready the Can I ready the action of him being struck by lightning? When I see him in range.
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. Samael.
Man, I was gonna use calm emotions, but I scrolled up and saw his fucking charisma saving throw. He has a fucking +4 and a +4 on that. Dude, fuck that. No. Alright. How far is he?
He got pushed back a good bit.
40?
Oh, he got
Far
pushed
enough
back
you saw
one
Vivienne
square
have to move
further.
up.
Let me move. There we go. That should be the correct range.
Can I use command on it?
You may certainly try.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say you could try.
Certainly try.
So it needs a wisdom saving throw of 13
What are you telling it to do?
to halt.
You just hear a ghostly laugh.
Oh. What the fuck?
So that means it fails.
No? Oh, the spell fails. Yes.
No?
Sorry.
I was gonna say.
They meant it
So
fails. I
then-
was like, no, he doesn't.
Above table. What
Hmm.
does that
He has
mean?
immunity to that.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So he's immune to enchantments? Okay.
He's immune to command.
Oh, he's immune to
Specifically.
command? And that was one action, right? The double attack thing only counts for attacks.
Correct.
Okay. Then. Fuck. The bad part is that I was thinking of things to ask him and now I'm drawing a blank.
SMH.
My dog shit ass memory. You know what? I'll pass, and if we're still around, we're probably still gonna be around on this next turn. He probably has a lot of health. I'll figure out something to ask again.
Okay. Larry.
Can I double check one ruling? Swapping from my scythe to my crossbow is a free action, right?
We're saying it is. It's not theoretically, but
Okay.
that's way too much complexity to D&D combat that needs to be.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad you agree. Now I would like to I'd like to run over towards Nex to try and so I keep him covered. I acknowledge I probably can't break the chains, but I kind of look at him as if to say, I got you. And then she'll sort of have a moment where thinking about it, if he is, clearly he has skills similar to her own, she'll kind of try and be a bit cocky in her usual fashion.
Do you look over at their clothing and whatnot to examine to see if there's any clues?
If I'm able to, yeah, actually, am I able to as a free?
Yeah,
Can I get away with
make
that?
an investigation.
This is DM being like, you
Ooh.
probably should.
Investigation is not my strong suit. Let's do it. Not
Nat
20,
Oh
20.
my
let's go.
god.
On closer inspection, Nex is wearing the garbs and armor of a high noble of your house.
Oh shit.
On closer inspection, though his face is partially damaged, Nex reminds you of a certain mural from your home, of the founder of your house.
Shit.
Holy shit.
Papa? You
I
didn't
was
just
like-
leave for
It's
milk.
like, Papa!
with the nat 20, I was straight up gonna go grandfather.
Grandpapa?
You see, he just rolls his eyes.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would sort of, have that moment of clarity and go, oh,
Realization.
yeah, and it's oh, well, I suppose you'll know what I was gonna mention about the family tradition. She said, pulling out the heavy crossbow with a silver bolt. But
He just
apparently you
shakes
might
his
be
head.
familiar. I'm gonna fire a silver bolt towards this guy.
Go for it.
Well, bam.
That hits.
18. 25, baby. For 13.
Hefty.
That is with silver as well.
I don't know if that affects ghosts.
I don't know if it does either, but you know what? I mention it just in case.
Took more than he needed to in damage, I think, but worry about it.
I was gonna say.
Let me double check something here.
I saw that number flash. I was like, what the fuck?
I hit the wrong button.
presume-
I set its HP to 13 by accident. So I don't remember what its
Oh.
other HP was.
Oh no. I'm gonna assume that we can't visibly see if it's bloody or not, right? Because it's a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm not gonna chance that.
I can tell you how much
Um,
health it lost. I still remember the number.
Yeah, I don't
Bonk
know how
Samael.
much its max is though, so I wouldn't be able to assess that. Yeah, from that I will, in which case, with my bonus action, I will reload my crossbow.
Huh.
And if I can like drop the crossbow and bring the scythe back out to get ready,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get away with that. Yeah, I would do that. That's all I've got. Nex is restrained. Can Nex try and break out of said restraints, or?
Double check on the reading for the rule. No.
Damn.
Damn.
Should have dodged it.
Hey. Don't you dare speak of our High Elder like this, okay? Will not have you besmirch his name.
I don't know him. I literally don't know him.
Lady Fiona is going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Let's go.
Jesus.
Ow. One sec.
Loud.
Alright, that's her action. Passing over to Willow.
Doodle.
How
How far is he from me? Oh.
He's kind of far. 50 feet. I should be fine with that, actually. I don't think it'll do much to him, but it's worth a shot. Yeah, I will do Acid Splash.
Okay.
I really don't think it's gonna do much. Just yeet a bubble of acid from all the way over here. And it requires a dexterity saving throw.
Rolls a.
Oh, that was so
26.
close to being a nat one. That passes. Yeah, that's it.
A lot of dex. A lot of dex and a lot of fucking charisma.
Right. Presume that's it for you, right?
Yeah, that's all I can do. I ran out of spell slots.
Gallus Speaker is going to move over to Cere.
I don't like that. Can he not do that?
Oh, but it will. As he's
What if I
going to
didn't?
hit you with one of those foreboding touches.
Alrighty.
You're getting touched.
And misses.
15 misses.
Got touched.
Gonna swing a second time. $22.
1 second. Let me just maths here. Oh no, that puts me there. Hold on. Ah, he's just out of range. Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, as you take 21 points of necrotic damage. Or not necrotic, psychic.
Excuse me?
Why so much?
Because I rolled a
Because
10.
he angy.
That really hurt.
He then will launch out one of the floating orbs around him. And shoot an orb. Right about... Who's to throw this at?
Oh, that's horrifying.
I get both of you in this? I can't.
Please no.
He'll
I mean,
go
I know who my
for-
choice is.
yeah, it's gonna be Willow.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, whew. Never mind, I forgot I was still out of range.
I know how much HP I have left. I am not living that.
I should have moved last round.
Willow, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
We believe in you,
Sure.
Willow. Nat 20. That's not a nat 20.
That's not a nat
It's a
20.
weird looking 20.
You take 13 points of
Oh,
radiant
okay.
damage
That's not bad.
and
I
are
guess.
blind until, well, the end of his next turn.
Bullshit.
That also reminds me, Cere, can you roll me a d4?
Yeah, of course. Oh, where is it? That's
With the other,
Well, that was on you.
Of
Sam's
course
over
it's
now.
4. Of course.
Yeah. with
Cere,
the other guy.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, with the other guy, I also have to roll because he's within 5 feet.
Yes, he would. You roll. And taking 13. Oof.
You reminded the DM. That's like reminding the teacher of homework. I want you to know.
Ouching ghost damage.
That, I was gonna say, he's a ghost. He takes like double from that, doesn't he?
Cere, your next saving throw or attack is at a -4.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Erasmus is going to move back, saying "ow." Just move over by Stella and Victor. Vivienne.
Well, it's been working for me so far. Let's keep pincushioning them.
That hits.
That was almost a 2 on my screen.
The important part is it wasn't.
Alright. Takes 9 damage. That also hits. And takes 4.
Does it do any fun teleporting or no? Oh.
No, something else happens.
I don't like the sound of
You see its body shift and change.
these two.
Oh no.
As you see the golden wisps around it wink out, revealing 5 daggers with wavy blades and lacquered hilts, colored red, black, gold. All the Gallows Speaker's current effects end as it transforms into the Balverzi Avenger.
Oh, I really don't like that.
Dun,
Oh,
dun, dun,
what?
dun, dun,
I don't like it and I can't
I-
even see it.
If it means
I read the
anything,
book,
its
and
stats
now I'm
don't
scared.
change. Its image doesn't change, but its abilities change.
I was like, why are there 2?
I read a book and now I'm very scared.
You're not a
This-
republic. Never mind.
God damn it, fish.
All right. Assuming that's it for you, Fish.
As long as it doesn't teleport any closer, yeah, I'll keep my.
It can't
Yeah,
now. Not off of what happened.
Just to be safe, let's put another 10 feet there.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Kiso.
Blast! You're too close for a lightning strike. Kiso curses under his breath because he thought it would have been really cool, but I don't want to fry you and next there.
And
You're looking a little.
It's like,
You are looking a little worse for wear, almost like one kind of lightning bolt away, honestly. But
Cere is a light breeze away.
can I get a clear shot on him with my gun?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
he's imposing
Shoot
enough
this-
of a figure.
He's up there. He's probably pretty. He looks pretty tall. Oh come on! That's one off of a crit, man. This is bogus. Alright. Well, that's 2d8. I mean, 2d6. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, sorry. It's 7 force. And I kind of don't want to. I really don't want to get close to this guy. Just can I like shout just like remember the thundercloud above your head, as if I guess you can't shit. I guess if you're mailing, you can't disengage the same turn. Well,
By the way, Kiso,
yes.
in response to your attack, it's going to use its Haunting Echoes ability. I need you to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
What is this?
Phase change.
Phase 2 is what this is.
I'm acting kind of wise right now, though, so I'm good.
Hey, you pass.
Acting kind of wise.
You take no damage.
Okay, let me read that. That's fucked up.
Shrug.
Any damage? Okay. Yep. All right. That's my turn. I don't even want to send Mr. East up. I feel like he's not going to take much damage from a 5 damage slam. I kind of need him when he spawns his ads, which I know he's going to do probably. So that's my turn. Thank you.
All right. It is now Leo's turn. He is going to go for the Whale of the Forsaken.
I don't like that.
Hope you and Next don't mind frightened saves. Oh, it's not just you, it's everybody, sorry, in range. I believe that also hits
60
Kiso.
feet. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that hits Kiso.
I knew I shouldn't have lined up for his fucking damage.
So everybody must make a DC 16 Wisdom save or be frightened.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what? How big is that range?
It's 60 foot.
60 feet.
I mean, I subtract 4 from this, don't I?
Correct.
Or is that end because of the phase change?
It would actually end. My bad.
You
My
said
bad.
all effects. I was gonna say, because you said all effects, and I was like, ooh, does that work?
There we go. That's the range of the ability.
Oh, missed me.
Good God.
Did I miss you?
Do I need-
Barely misses you.
Yeah.
I
Actually.
assume I need to roll that?
Does who?
Come on, Net.
Oof.
I'm in that, yeah.
Next, now's not
Oh.
the time to be scared.
Next looks at you like, what the fuck?
20.
Can you roll for your boy Chai?
Oh no.
Chai.
Victor is frightened. Stella holds her ground as she's going back into her body.
Good. 11.
Guy is frightened.
Fiona steals herself. Rasmus is just a little guy.
Oh, no.
All right.
So he's just
Um,
frightened.
Oh, that means Willow's
Yeah,
not
just
blind
frightened.
anymore, right?
Yeah, Will is no longer blind.
Oh, and I'm also not blind anymore. Ah!
The Baal Cere is going to move towards Samael. If Cere wants to make an attack of op, they can. I don't recommend it.
Oh. I don't
can,
like
though,
it
if
when
you'd
the
like to.
DM says that.
You can if you want
I
to.
don't-
I'm not going to stop you.
I don't. The problem is I'm using the meta knowledge from the DM saying don't do it.
It's up to you.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna not do it.
All right. Samael, you see this phantasmal assassin dash forward towards you, its hand going for your throat. As he will hit you with Grasp of the Grave.
What the fuck?
I don't like that.
But rolls a 2.
Oh, come. +8.
But it's okay because it has 2 hands as it goes for a second time. And it rolls a
come
3,
on.
so it misses
Miss.
again. Damn. Okay.
Let's go.
What about his third hand?
That's its
Excuse me?
dick.
AL?
Anywho.
Every time it goes to grasp Samuel's chin, it gets flustered and can't.
Yeah.
A different kind of grasp.
Ayo.
Oh, I also
Can I-
forgot it needs to make a save because of Stella. What's up?
I was gonna say, can I like walk around this direction
Yeah.
and
You're
not
not
have him like,
exit
you
is-
know? Yeah, I was gonna say, is it because it's still like
Yeah.
within 5 feet?
Yeah.
You're still at fighting range of him. Imagine
Okay.
him turning around to face you as you do it.
Alrighty. Then I will, like a broken record, hit Squire,
All right.
and I will swing.
This is
Rolling.
this is because of the Fiona's aura that you guys are currently in.
Oh, I was like, what is going on here? What did you roll?
He's taking
It's,
damage.
Spirit Guardians.
Let's go.
16. Does it hit?
That hits.
Alright, badass. So this guy's fucking crazy. So we're stacking up Divine Smite again.
Go for it.
Hold on, let's do damage first. So that's 12, and then Divine Smite. So 22.
All right, and as a reaction, it will reach up and manifest a spectral noose around your neck and pull
Ooh.
downwards
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
as he will try to hang you with the traitor's noose. You need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I may look like a dumbass, but I'm kind of wise. I'm going for my second smack.
Go
You-
for
you
it.
have
so glad
willpower.
You succeeded that. If you hadn't succeeded that, we were dead.
Real quick.
Okay, hold on.
It is going to use a third reaction.
Oh my
No.
God.
Why are you using all your reactions on me?
Ghastly Foresight. You need to roll again.
The wisdom saving throw?
No, your attack.
Oh,
You have to
shit,
take
I'm
the
a piece of
lower
shit.
option.
That's okay.
Damn it. Damn it.
So does it hit?
Yeah.
Let's go, Samuel.
And I was swinging again for damage. And another 10.
Yeah.
Do you have
it
another
is-
reaction?
No, but he gets to move without proccing attacks of opportunity.
Oh, that's vicious.
No, get away from me.
No, not Willow.
Crusty Dusty.
Trusty Dusty.
I thought you said crusty dusty. I was like, oh my god.
I did.
Oh, that's
I said
brutal.
crusty dusty.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry.
that's brutal. Well, my dear friend here, who I believe is blind, although I don't know if I know that. I probably don't know that. My dear friend is in trouble here. I can't just stand idly by. I'm gonna rush on in.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Lynn, I don't know if you added the radiant damage because I do still have my radiant soul up.
I did not. How? It's your proficiency bonus, right?
I believe. Hold on. I don't.
Double
What a
Yeah,
check.
quick-
yeah, it's your proficiency if it's similar to mine.
So
So-
plus 3. So 6 damage total.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, seeing my dear friend in trouble here and seeing that I am not looking too healthy, I'm also going to use my radiant here. I'm gonna pop radiant consumption.
Okay.
And Cere's eyes just glow with a golden light as she just furiously rushes in.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing me scythe towards the beast.
Uh-huh.
Would I have advantage here?
Yes.
Yes, just making sure.
Yes.
22.
Roll damage.
Okay. So that is 10 plus 3 radiant damage on top of that.
All right, and a noose manifests around your neck.
Oh, I don't like
How many?
that.
How many reaction? No, this isn't a reaction, right?
No, it's a reaction.
How many reactions do you have? Holy fuck!
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
I imagine it's for each dagger or something, is my theory. but I don't
Honestly,
know.
yeah, I would like to know.
Let's see.
Maybe after the fight.
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh
Oh,
no.
that's real awkward.
Oh,
that's
no.
one
Real
under.
awkward.
All right. You feel your eyes and your head turn towards Samael. As rage and hatred fills your empty heart. You wish to kill Samael.
Oh
Alright,
no.
I'm doing
God
it.
damn it, Cere.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Samuel.
only if you have enough movement speed.
I do, I think.
He said
I
no.
I got
You
mobile.
just went
Yeah, I got
25.
enough. Yeah. I got 40 feet. I can move. I'm going over to Samael and I'm swinging for the hills. I also let's see if I hit first. That's an important thing. I don't think I
Add
beat
on
his
to whatever
AC.
you're doing.
Oh no.
Oh, you beat the AC.
Well, see, the problem
Damn.
is I'm going with the assumption that as Sang just said, I want to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using Soul Slice.
What?
It's okay. I believe in you, buddy.
What is Soul Slice anyway?
It's like a deck save.
It's bad.
It's my smite basically. So yeah, if you could give me a deck save, please, buddy. I believe in you. Yeah, let's go.
You only take half damage.
You take half damage then. All right. So first off, the full damage is from the scythe. So let me just do the scythe damage first.
Why'd
That's
you do
10
more
plus
damage than
damage.
what he's done?
Because I do damage. And then you take half of this. Although it's necrotic, so you half then half again, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 1, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Fuck
But
you,
imagine
Cere.
there's like that intent to kill. Like Cere like goes to like cut your head off. You narrowly manage to duck to the side, and you just see like a wave of force blasting from the scythe. And yeah. Yeah, I tried to kill Samael. I feel bad for it, but
So
Next
I always look at
is-
Cere like, what the hell was that?
Nex is no longer shackled, by the way.
oh yeah. I presume Nex isn't afflicted by my
No.
affliction, right?
He's
I
his
was
own
gonna
Nex.
say,
Go for the boy.
I was like, I'm about to be 2v1.
You get 2v1. Sap advantage.
Jumped on.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, you can go there. Let's go for it. Next is gonna copy me. Except without the killing Samael part.
Please?
Oh, we rolled low. Let's try
That
to
misses.
second. I believe in you next. Let's go.
It
24. Alrighty. Nice. We're 14.
all right. Is that it for you?
Next, I'd fuck around. That's all I've got.
All right.
Sorry,
Lady
Samael.
Watcher's just gonna move over. Basically staying in front of Bella. That's it. Willow.
Fuck.
You are in melee range with this ghost.
Yeah, I don't like that,
It's
but
Phantasmal
that
Assassin.
does save me movement, I guess. I'm gonna try to Hex Ruin his ass.
Right? Con save, right?
Yes. It's probably gonna succeed, but it's worth a shot. Because I
It's a
don't
thought
really have
defense.
anything.
Con save.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got nothing on Constitution. Okay.
Worth a shot. I kind of can't move without being hit, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna just be another barrier between him and Stella.
Okay.
That's her name, right?
What is?
Stella?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What about Chai?
Chai is currently frightened.
Chai
All attacks are at
is
disadvantage.
scared.
God damn it, Chai.
Wait, would he be able to try to break out of that on my turn?
No.
No? Oh, damn.
The frighten,
So-
I believe, just lasts until the Gala's next turn.
That thing's. Yeah.
Okay, so he's just currently hiding, like, underneath my cloak somewhere.
Like a spider on your back underneath your clothing.
Yeah, basically. He's, like, clinging for dear life, claws in my back. I'm like, Chai,
Yeah.
please!
Yep. Little trickles of
Like
blood.
a cat.
You just hear cat meows from inside. Alrighty. Erasmus's turn. Erasmus is going to throw another chair.
Hit him with a steel chair, Erasmus.
That hits. Fucking hell, Erasmus. That sound effect. That's it for Erasmus. Vivienne. Are you muted, Fish? Oh, there you are.
No. I was just counting out the spaces back I wanted to move before I fired my arrow. It's a miss, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Why did you sound so happy about that miss?
17, is that a
We're like,
hit?
yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Happy. That'll hit.
Thanks, desperate for a win here.
I heard a smile behind that. Yes.
Ooh. 17 damage. Oof.
Yep.
Presume that's it for you, though.
Yes, I've moved. I don't have any bonus well, yeah, I have no bonus actions used, so.
Gotcha. Kiso.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Kiso runs back over to his spot.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Jeez, I don't know, man. These kinds of motherfuckers. I'm telling you. Let me just back up. Let me just like back up a little. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna kind of move into the 35 feet range, like kind of like this. You know what I'm saying? Please don't spite me. Die, guys! Y'all are too close to the light. I wanna low tier god this guy, but y'all are too close. I don't want y'all to get hit by the collateral.
Not really
All right.
an option.
Well, actually, it's. Oh no, it's Willow. Never mind. If it was Fiona, I was just like, yeah, but like, nah. And Nex also, I guess.
Next knows where you sleep.
Yeah, but he's bound by some kind of thing.
I want you to understand, me and Nex are on good terms now, okay?
I don't even know if I want to waste an attack, dude. Fuck.
Nex went from a tool to a heroic figure.
Is there like? No, I can't. I can't no. I was thinking like maybe some way to dispel the taunt on Cere, but I kind of can't. So I could just strike her with lightning.
I mean, once it's Verzi's turn, I'm pretty sure it drops. If
Pretty
I
sure.
remember.
Let me read the text thing again. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna shoot him.
Yeah. It's already dropped. It's already made the one attack.
Okay.
It's a one-time thing.
I don't want to get in melee range of this guy. I really don't. I'm not gonna. Or will I? Nope, not this turn. Just, I'm sorry. I'm indecisive.
Are you a crow or a chicken? Just curious.
13.
That hits.
Wow.
He's not wearing any armor.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of got like the souls of the damned, though. That's got to count for something.
Yeah,
It's a big 4.
13
Kinda
AC.
tripped out with the souls of the damned.
Gives him a +1 AC for having the souls of the damned surrounding him.
Yeah, it's not okay. That's 4.
That it for you?
Yep.
Alrighty, his turn. He will sneer at you, Kiso, and will throw a dagger at you.
Fucking Call of Duty ass motherfucker. Okay.
Just go for the throw knife kill.
Yes, a 23 hits. Don't ask.
Oh, that's horrifying.
All right, so you take
First time Kiso's
initially.
ever getting hurt.
Initially, you take 8 points of piercing damage as the dagger lands. You then need to make me a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Oh boy.
That's actually
God
horrifying.
Damn,
Red
he's,
dot.
It's all.
he's so accurate at the 35 range.
20 to 60, baby.
You then take 17 points of necrotic damage
Oh my god.
and
Ow.
are cursed until the start of the Gallows Speaker's next turn. While cursed this way, a creature moves at half speed and can't regain hit points, and the Gallows Speaker has advantage on attack rolls made against you, and cannot gain disadvantage against you due to any ability of anyone within 5 feet of it.
Wait, let me read that again.
Basically, he gets to hurt you real good.
You also need to make me a on save for that lightning storm concentration.
I'm not sure I'm gonna use it again, honestly.
Fair. The DC
I'll,
is 12.
I'll roll to hold it up. Yeah, we're good.
You hold it up. The Gallows Speaker will then turn to Willow.
Oh, no.
Don't do that.
And will
That'd be
grab
good.
you by the throat.
Oh, that's bad time. That's a really bad time.
You are now grappled by the Gallows Speaker, and if you were holding concentration on any spell prior, it suddenly now drops.
Nope.
It will then fly up a little bit of feet into the air, triggering no attacks of opportunity with this.
Cool.
And then for the initial damage, you take
Oh no.
23 points of necrotic.
But I'm hurt.
And at the start of your turn, you'll be taking 2d8 necrotic.
Hey, Lynn, I'm bloody.
Oh, I know.
Oh my god.
You then, looking at Cere and Samael with a wicked grin, will drive a dagger in Willow's chest.
God damn, as if
No.
it's fucking. This is overkill at this point.
God damn.
What?
God damn.
No.
That hits.
Does it at advantage because you are currently being grappled by it?
Oh fuck.
Can I? When this is
That
done, can I
is-
interject?
What's
Oh,
up?
go ahead. I was gonna say, I missed the part how we got to this spirit realm. Why are we here?
You return the soul of
saving.
Stella back to the body.
Oh,
Yeah, which is what Victor's doing. Victor's trying to get her back into the body. So he can
But he's also feared right now, so.
Yeah.
Unconscious. I'm in
Um,
death saves.
Willow,
Oh.
you
Yeah.
also need to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
The damage isn't done. There's more damage.
I'm dead at this point. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to roll the damage because it doesn't matter fully. Actually, no, it does because of injuries. Alright. Willow, you can mark one
Yeah.
death save. Fail. Willow, you also get a major injury of the necrotic variety,
Oh,
Lovely.
no.
Here comes a heart attack.
as you gain minor organ necrosis. And you're probably wondering, what's major organ necrosis? We just copy and paste that for you. Whenever you attempt an action in combat, you must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you lose your action and can't use reactions until the start of your next turn. Magical healing of 6th level or higher can regenerate or heal this injury.
But instead, the DC is 10 since it's minor.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's fucking horrifying, though.
I now have a tummy ache.
That's worse than a tummy ache.
It then almost snaps its head as it turns to look at the two behind it and drops Willow's body on the ground.
No.
Poor Chai.
It will then use its bonus action.
Fucking extra economy does this guy have?
And target both Cere and Samael.
Farewell, Samael. It's been a blessing.
God damn it. Con save, right?
Mm-hmm. You
I
pass.
pass.
Will Cere pass the DC?
I'm gonna be real with you. No.
If you pass the DC, you're unaffected by it. Oh, that's almost a 16.
Oh, tragic.
Alright, you take 2d8 necrotic, which is halved.
Goodbye, my friends.
You only take 3 points of
Victory.
necrotic,
I'm still standing.
but you are dazed.
Oh.
You cannot move or... Sorry. A dazed creature can move or take one action on its turn, not both. It also can't take a bonus action or a reaction.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Thus, it ends its turn. Samael, what would you like to do?
But wait, this might actually come in our favor.
Oh,
In my
also...
reaction.
Wisdoms.
In light of seeing Willow get what the fuck, 20?
I get dropped like a sack of flour.
Yeah, the
But
Spirit
you-
Guardians
yeah.
have to take the damage for, because he's inside the aura.
I'll come up,
Hmm.
Squire, and I'll see this
Yes.
real quick.
Oh, I
Damn.
thought it was a nat 20.
You gotta roll a
I thought it was
second
nat
time because of
20.
That would
Squire.
have been epic.
Remember, you
It's
gotta roll
Squire's
twice
roll
with
it.
Squire.
Oh,
Better.
19 hits.
19 hits. Okay, then.
25 hits.
I will add I'll add Thunderous.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need that thing to make a DC save strength.
Okay. Do you also add the normal Divine Smite or no?
Well, I can do that?
Yes.
Oh, you can do that? Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that too.
It doesn't take any
Nope.
action. They both just consume spell slots is all.
Okay.
So it fails
So-
its strength save.
Okay, so I do regular damage first. I'll do Divine Smite damage next.
Let's go.
Don't forget to add another D8. Another D8. That is undead.
Yeah.
Another D8.
Nice.
Nice.
And then Thunderous.
25.
Let me add 10. That was one too many.
With 31 damage, question mark?
And because it failed its strength throw, it gets pushed back 10 and knocked prone.
It sadly cannot be knocked prone, but it does move back 10 feet.
Oh, tragic.
What have I moved already? That's 10. And I'm gonna move another 15 and do my second attack.
You
Alright.
just wailing on this man.
It is going to, as a reaction, make you do a wisdom saving throw, by the way.
Oh, I was so worried that was gonna be a noose. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
9.
Alright, you take 12 points of psychic damage.
Halved, so 6.
Correct.
And I missed the hit, right?
I believe, yeah, 10's gonna miss.
Okay, badass. just as a way to get him away from everybody else.
I gotcha. Presumably that's it for you though, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Gotcha.
Oh, radiant damage too.
Oh, that'd be a 3 then.
Yeah.
All right, Cere.
Alright, Cere is at absolute death's door and dazed. So although she's not prone, I'm sort of imagining thematically her like almost crawling over to where Willow is.
Mhm.
Whoa.
And she's gonna reach over, and she's gonna like try and remember it, and she's like, alright, how does this work again? And then I'm going to use Healing Hands on Willow.
I believe healing hands is an action, isn't it?
It is an
You can
action.
either
I
move
can only
or take an action. You cannot do
I
both.
can either move or oh, that's horrifying. Oh, I thought I could.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Would you like to move back and retake your action?
I don't know what else I would be able to do here.
You can make a weapon attack. You could move, either or. I mean, also mention Nex isn't involved in this. Nex is unaffected.
Yeah. So I can have next hit. That's fine. I tell you what, I am terribly sorry, Willow. I am not
Fine.
going to be able to help you. I'm instead going to help myself first. And I'm going to cure wounds myself, in which case.
Okay.
Stop moving. Seven.
Funny visual for me, but cool.
What was that?
Visually, it looked like you healed the boss.
Yeah, because you're targeting
Oh.
the boss. so
Oh,
it
my
healed
bad,
it.
my bad, my bad. It appeared on my screen as on mine. I didn't notice. I was zoomed in.
I was like, huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna like Cere like heals herself and looks like she's trying to crawl over to where Willow is.
Hmm.
But obviously I'm dazed, so I can't. And I'm gonna have Nex try and help Samael go for the kill.
Yeah, he can flank.
Yeah, as he's gonna like dash and slash here.
Hmm.
He's going for it.
That's a nat 20.
Let's go.
That hits.
Yeah.
Oh, tragic damage. Still hits.
So, in a flash of a black and red blur, Nex dives forth at Leo, slashing him in twine and killing the ghost.
Oh yeah.
And with that, combat ends.
Yippee.
Can I crawl over to Willow and use healing
Someone
hands now?
stabilize
Yes.
me.
I'm using healing hands on Willow. I already cast it there.
As
that is...
the phantom that is Leo dissipates, you hear his last dying breath rasp.
When I failed to kill him, Zarovich took my cursed blade from me. Perhaps shall still have satisfaction when he uses it to carve out your hearts from your chests.
And lurches forward, his skeletal claws grasping for Stella's throat and dissipating into mist.
Oh, that's horrifying.
You'd also
I will
notice from his mist-cloaked body, a book drops and lands on the ground.
Hmm.
Time I will like,
Grab it.
go down, pick up the book, and look where he dissipated, and just say, "Kiss my ass," and just turn around.
Fuck.
Oh, feels so good.
Yeah, neither. Sorry about that, Samael.
Yeah, you're good.
I
Don't
know
worry.
what came over me.
I'm gonna use healing hands on myself.
There's 4 HP back.
Why does it say 1?
Because it doesn't consider that it's supposed to add your proficiency.
That's not what I wanted to
Or,
do.
sorry, not
Hold on.
sorry, it's not even proficiency. Sorry, my bad. It's your level. So it actually
Oh,
should
5?
be 5 instead of 4. So Willow, you get 1 extra HP back there, buddy.
Yippee.
How is it going, Victor?
And at that point, You would see the phantom ghost of Stella lower into Foley, the body of Stella. Which point, you'd all feel the same feeling of like being plunged into water before suddenly. And my feel for like Cere, too soon. You all are brought back into the real world.
Yeah, Cere's like
instantly
reaching
vomit.
it towards Nex.
You'd see Nex bring his scythe down as he closes his eyes, and you see everything vanish. You're back inside the room before. At which
Willow
point,
vomits.
Willow vomits.
Understandable.
That was
Imagine
not a good
just see
time.
Willow and Shy in the corner just fucking spewing.
Mama threw up.
Sari looks like 1,000-yard stare. Like so much just got revealed there. Sari's like, what the fuck?
At which
We'll
point,
be right back.
you would see laying in the arms of Fiona, the living and breathing Stella.
Yo.
And that is why it was worth it.
He'll raise his hand,
This
like
is
kind of tired.
always why it's worth it.
Welcome back.
We did it. Right?
She's living and breathing, and I'm assuming Lady walked her warm and alive.
As the in between of the spell finishing and you guys bringing back into this world, a brief interaction happens. You see Erasmus drift toward the edge of the teleportation circle. Are you ready? He asks quietly. Stella nods shyly, replying, think so. Bit afraid? Erasmus smiles sadly. Don't be. Victor and your friends will take good care of you. And even if you can't see or hear me, never be far away. You see Stella hiccups, tears glittering at the corner of her eyes. Thank you. Rand's reaching out for everything. Erasmus swallows and reaches out towards her hand in turn. Stella, he says, beaming through tears. It was my honor. For a brief instant, their fingers touch, and the beads of light around Stella burst into radiant brilliance. She vanishes, leaving Erasmus touching nothing but more than the empty air, alone in the ethereal world. For a brief moment, you see it's just the five of you with Eddie Watcher in the ethereal world with Erasmus. You see he wipes his eyes clean on his spectral sleeve, turns to bid you all farewell. Getting a second chance. Not everyone gets that. You see Lady Watcher hovers a hand over Erasmus's shoulder for a moment. Thank you for protecting my daughter. House Watcher owes you an unforgettable debt. Should you ever be in the presence of Watcher House, know that you will always be welcome there. Erasmus smiles before thanking. However, then Erasmus turns to look at the five of you with a serious look upon his face. I give you this warning, friends. Strange giant spiders pass in and out of the ethereal plane amidst the ruins of the town to the southwest of Valaki. If you all ever travel there, be careful. Secondly, Strahd von Zedevich occasionally visits the ethereal plane astride a demonic horse with charcoal black coat and a burning fiery mane. And with that, bid you all farewell.
Thank you, Erasmus.
Says
Goodbye,
giving
Erasmus.
going nod. With that, you all are briefly blinded with a blinding light before returned back to the basement of Watra.
Then I will turn to everybody else. Did he say spiders?
Yes.
It's always something in this place.
Sorry, were you expecting them to be puppies?
I wasn't expecting them to be spiders.
Maybe
It could have
some
been anything
unicorns.
else. We literally fought like the merging of body in the first house that we ever came here.
Frankly, nothing surprises me anymore.
As you guys blink awake, you see Victor throwing his arms around Stella as the two kneel on the floor, sobbing with joy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Stella. I was so afraid I'd lost you, and it was all my fault. Stella cries on Victor's shoulder, hiccuping repeatedly as she clutches his sleeves. It wasn't your fault, Victor. You saved me. You see Lady Watcher step forward, obviously hesitant and unsure. She looks up toward, as Stella looks up towards her, releasing her grip on Victor before fully body launching at Fiona into her mother's embrace. You see Lady Watcher stiffen, then relax, lifting an uncertain hand to gently stroke Stella's hair. Stella swallows, her whole body trembling as she burrows her face into her mother's shoulder. I'm so sorry, she sobs. It was my fault. Please don't blame Victor. Lady Watcher holds Stella tight. Hush, hush now, child. It's all right. I've got you. A moment passes before Lady Watcher finally releases her. Stella steps towards you all, stumbling, her foot nearly falling out from under her as Victor and Lady Watcher swiftly move to catch her. Been out of your body for too long, Victor cautions her. Need to get you stabbing legs again. Stella nods and looks around to you all, her eyes shining with gratitude. Thank you. It was so quiet in there, so cold. But because of you, I can feel again. I can hear the world again. Thank you. Bottom of my heart, thank you.
I just did what any mother would do for her daughter.
We did what was right.
Can't have
We
a
said we'd
mother,
help.
Missing the child and all. Especially if we can bring you back.
Exactly.
Some time will, of course, pass as injuries are taken care of, people are resuscitated. Willow, injuries are dealt with. You guys are go upstairs. Conversations happen. Fiona Watcher will actually bestow upon you all a gift in return for saving your daughter and bringing her back. She gives you all a lantern of revealing.
Ooh.
It's a magical lantern. And because, well, Victor no longer needs it, Victor will also bestow upon you guys a spirit mirror, as he will hand a small little glass mirror that once given the command word will actually grow into the size of that of a large ornate bronze mirror that is able to see into the ethereal plane up to 60 feet.
Oh, that's cool.
Once per day, you can make it change sizes to that of the hand mirror. However, in either state, it can still do its purpose.
Yeah. Cere seems interested in it.
At which note, also, Semiel, you received this large tome, this large book.
Oh, yeah.
You would see that it is actually kept closed with a large steel clasp. There doesn't seem to be any normal keyhole. There is a hole for it, but you have never seen a key that's shape or design before.
I would show. I feel like I would show everybody because I feel like somebody would have to know this of the group. I don't know if I want to show to like the watcher yet.
Fair.
I was gonna say, I'd looked over towards Victor as if to be like, kind of hinting to you, like, why not ask him?
Yeah. Should we? Yeah. You know what? He's earned it. He's earned our trust at least. Semi will turn. Hey Victor. Do you happen to know anything about this book? That thing dropped it when it died.
You see, he gives it an inquisitive look. Right, not. So it's you see, it has like a filigree like design on the front cover of it. The design on the front cover there, it's the crest of the Zarevich family.
Oh.
Welcome back, Ray.
And not to remind people, but we do have a dinner coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
Would it be wise to ask questions about this thing? I mean, last thing we need is to accidentally ask a question that could go sour and end up in a bad situation.
To answer that question is better when we're alone, but I do have an answer to that.
I will also
Okay.
mention you could certainly try to lockpick it yourself, or try to break it open. Right.
We could give it a try.
I'm more just giving mechanical options for you, not saying what you should or should not do.
I don't think I have anything to lockpick. I don't.
Doesn't Vivienne have lockpicking abilities?
Yes, Vivienne
Yeah,
does
when
have
we
the
are-
thieves tool.
Somebody will
I
pass
don't
to.
have these tools.
Somebody will pass it to Vivienne. Go ahead, knock yourself out. I see no reason why not to.
As I said earlier, when we're somewhere more, it's just us.
Yeah, that's something for tonight, right?
Of course. Just passing it on to you. You know, I might forget.
Understand.
I
And you guys are well and good to then go back to the inn if you like, as it is becoming
Yeah.
close to nightfall.
That's what Sorry was about to say. She's like, I, for one, would like to go back to the inn. I need to lay down and think about what's happened today.
Not
Yeah, I
to
would like to-
mention, I
Go on.
well, I think we all need a long rest after spending time in there.
I need
I don't
week's
feel quite as
recuperation.
young as I used to for it.
As you guys go back to your guys' bedroom, Cere,
Yeah.
as you're thinking about Nex and your family's past and history, there's a brief moment where the whole world seems to shake around you as a ringing echoes in your ear. You gasp for air as your hand grabs at your chest. As you feel your heart tighten and tighten, and you hear a voice in your ear.
A deal is a deal, after all.
Cere falls,
Shit.
falls onto the ground and collapses unconscious.
Oh,
Oh shit.
time I will we'll kneel down. Cere? Vivienne, guys, I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
Imagine Sari's laying down and you probably like see like Sari has like her hands over her chest because she was probably like, oh fuck, this hurts.
Looking close to Cere is on the ground, collapsed, shaking.
Oh damn.
If you want, you can make a medicine check to see what's going on.
Oh, dude, my medicine's fucking dog shit, but I'll roll it.
Kiso and someone else.
It's not
Kiso's
too
the
hard
only
to
one that
discern.
has it.
Between Vivienne and Samuel, you both can ascertain Cere's having a stroke.
Okay.
Between Vivienne and Samuel, you both can ascertain Cere's having a stroke. You both can ascertain Cere's having a stroke. Between Vivienne and Samuel, you both can ascertain Cere's having a stroke. 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 Cere
Oh no.
But then with that 18, she's just gonna do what she can for her. She doesn't have any magical healing or anything to work with, and she doesn't think a magic potion's gonna help but save her. So unless she looks like she starts coughing up blood, in that case, she'll feed her the potion.
It's not coughing up blood, more as you see blood is running down Cere's nose.
I don't think healing hands will do anything, will it?
You could if you wanted.
Alright.
No, you are there.
You're not here.
Everybody is there.
Alright, I'll use a healing hand.
Go for it. Did you pump
You know-
all the points you got left in her?
Yeah, it's just 4.
Alright.
Or 5. It's 5 technically.
Cere is able to be resuscitated, but is still unconscious. Stable. However,
That is not how I wanted to do that.
Cere is not in a healthy state. As you look over Cere's body, Cere was naturally pale, but not this kind of pale. As you see dark rings underneath her eyes, her lips faint of any color of life. Cere, you currently now have 4 levels of exhaustion.
Oh shit.
Your maximum hit points are halved. You have disadvantage on attack and saving throws. Your speed is halved. You have disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh,
As your heart is failing you, and it will not last long.
oh shit.
Is it possible for, as we're resting, for me to do the tea ceremony to remove one of those exhaustions?
They cannot be removed.
Oh, fuck.
This is because of an actual bodily organ.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Cere's heart is giving out.
Samael, can you
Oh fuck.
carry her,
Okay.
her to the room?
Yeah, I could do that. Somehow we'll like pick her up. And start walking her to our in room.
Mhm.
I dig through my bag to see if I have any extras in there.
Any extras of
Hearts.
like body parts?
No, hearts.
Heart.
If you did,
Basically
none of them
rock.
would be good anymore. They'd have rotted.
Damn. No.
In the instance of trying to do a transplant, I presume.
You think
Yeah.
Father Lucian
What kind of
would be
state is
able to help?
Ezek in?
You're kind of far away from your mic, Ray.
Not good.
Oh,
Mm.
sorry. 1 second.
Very good.
That should be better. Do you think Father Lucian would know anything or would be able to help?
We need to go talk to
He's
somebody
able to heal,
because
right?
she's not looking all too good.
What if we were to transfer her consciousness into another vessel, much like we
Yeah,
were
of
warned
course
about the
so.
possibility of happening to Stella? No, it was mentioned. It was mentioned how it is possible, isn't it? By means of the ethereal plane.
For now, we're gonna try and help her.
We
in the
probably
now.
shouldn't, especially with all the warnings that we were given, especially since Strahd goes through the ethereal plane. There are things that come in and out of the ethereal plane.
Like what? Spiders?
I'd rather not have to deal with spiders here in an inn and give other people danger.
I'd rather not go back there either.
I merely suggested as a backup option.
I think we also need to ask Cere what she wants when she wakes. It was the deal she made, and ought us to respect.
She knew the risks.
I don't
Shh, you're
like that she made a
unconscious.
deal. Like,
So then, should we wait
Yep.
or should we go look out for somebody?
we need rest. We can go in the morning.
then please be sure to keep an eye on her. We don't want her, you know, dying in the middle of the night.
No, that would be quite terrible.
First thing in the morning,
Clutching
then
my stomach. Going up the stairs.
first thing in the morning, then we'll go to either the father or we'll try and find somebody who can help.
That's all we can do. Plus, we still have the dinner to attend as well.
If you guys would like, you also could get Father Lucian, like, to come here to look.
I
we
don't have
can?
spending anymore.
I was saying more if someone who wanted to go or send chai or whatnot.
I could send chai.
To come check out Cere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a doctor?
He's a priest who has healing.
He's the equivalent of one, most likely.
Probably closest we've got.
Bring him.
Some time will pass before he arrives. He will then draw a kind of like a hanged like blanket to kind of like give Cere and him some privacy, because he will have to have Cere take off the top part of the clothing so we can actually access the chest. Some time will pass before he comes outside the curtain. Cere does not give at most tops anywhere from 8 to 9 days.
You know of anything or anyone that could help her?
I'm afraid I possess no such healing. You might be able to find some hope. Abbey, near Kresk. Might be of some solution. Do not know for certain though.
I turn to everyone.
If it's the only chance we have, we might as well go.
He nods his head, taking his leave.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you very much, brother.
The least I could do.
Well, guess we know where we need to go.
8 to 9 days.
And when is the dinner?
You would then see,
Tomorrow.
following with Irina, into the room, you'd see Arturi and Calder, the three of them stuffing their faces with cinnamon rolls, laughing as they all turn to look. And you see Arturi ask with his mouth full, "What happened?" That is where we're going to end the session.
Jesus Christ. Fucking
Oh,
hell.
God damn it, man.
How'd you
We
guys...
all just look haggard.
We're all fucked up and just like walking in, faces
What
full.
happened?
What the fuck happened?
Oh, you guys, Ben.
Yeah, we're gonna end the session there. Thank you, chat, for coming on and hanging out with us while we play our silly little goofy game. Thank you, players, for enduring my torment and torture.
Holy fuck.
Again.
We almost had a couple deaths tonight. Almost had a couple. I almost got you fuckers.
Yeah, I had to-
Almost.
I get the
That's
I
why-
get the feeling that you want us dead. That's kind of fucked up.
No.
I had to push distance. I put so many spells into one attack.
You
did
popped
well.
off with that hit. That was beautiful.
Alrighty,
I love the
chat.
thought of just like deadpan face as soon as Willow's body drop. It's like, all right, I guess we're in.
Not for business.
All right, chat. We'll see you guys next week as well, see if the party can find a way to help and save Cere. Cere has only 9 days left to live. Till then, be kind to yourselves. Get food if you need it. Have a good night. Have a good day. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
This is what you get for making deals,
Hey,
Sarah.